streamed flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I went to stream this tournament, and it completely forgot everything about me.
Yeah, I went onto your Twitch while I was watching your game, and I didn't realize that the stream had only recorded for like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, something must have happened here.
Well, and everything was completely out of sync, which is why I just killed the stream.
Oh, I see.
And like Ali said, it took 6.5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
for what I said to match with what I did.
Holy moly!
So
And that's from OBS.
Streamlabs OBS, yeah.
Streamlabs. Oh my god! If it was
You know
just OBS, I'd understand. Like,
Yeah,
okay, I get it. But
and
if
then
it's Streamlabs, that's kind of
yeah.
concerning.
And what's really bad is like when we were waiting for people because Zen had to leave, we didn't know if he was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried opening it again, and it forgot everything again.
Damn.
So I don't know what's happening with Streamlabs.
That's weird. Streamlabs always seemed more consistent, but there were so many more things in it that I always just defaulted back to OBS.
Yeah, I don't know if I can figure out my streaming key again, then maybe I'll go to OBS. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. No, I'd be weirded. I'd be questioning too.
It happened to my friend Ghost like last year sometime, like in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And he just rebuilt everything in Streamlabs and it never went away. But like, it saved my stream key, but all of my assets were gone, all of my scenes were gone, and then that weird lag.
Do you think it might have been an update or something that caused it?
So I checked Twitter, and someone, as of 8 hours ago, said that theirs didn't record audio after the latest update.
I see.
So maybe this update's buggy. I don't know.
Maybe.
But all right, I'm playing something I don't really know how to play. I was excited for it, and then I never learned it. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully we get a good learning experience.
I did try to play it once at locals, and I did not see the correct cards at all.
Okay.
So,
You'll get him. You'll get him today. Yeah.
right,
High roll.
Rolling twosies.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's an
9.
8. Oh,
Just by one.
I meant that's a 20.
Let's see. I'll go first. Yeah.
And I believe I put back 2.
Okay. My hand is good.
That's what Matt said, and I ended up winning. Oh, once you're not broadcasting, or maybe I'll just send it to you separately. Someone got an amazing hand last night and said something very about the hand that they had, and
Okay.
not for public consumption.
Okay. Where is this?
It was at locals, so
Okay.
yeah, I'll type it out to you real quick.
Okay.
But so we decided for our fun games afterwards, because we did our Yumina Kesho Cup yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We decided for fun games. I'm like, oh, I don't have enough sleeves for my barrow. I didn't bring the extra sleeves. So my friend has the same amount of decks as me. He's playing my barrow. So then the guy I was playing, he's like, oh, let me play one of your decks too. So he gets his opening hand.
Yeah.
Where are you? Okay, hold on, there you are. I'm going to copy and paste. I told Allie what happened, and this was her response in the group chat. I just sent it to you in a DM.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
He saw his opening hand, and that was his response. I'm just like, well then.
Wow. Okay. That's that's confidence at the very least.
And he was right. So I limped out of the building. It's your turn.
Oh no. Oh man, got violated,
It was bad.
both verbally and in game.
And otherwise.
Yes, and otherwise. All right, shall we?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Stand up,
Yep.
the Vanguard. Draw. What is this?
I
Oh!
don't know what I'm doing.
Is this? Okay, I knew it. Okay, harpy ladies.
Yeah, I was tempted to grab that map, but it's like behind a pile of something, so I didn't want to. I've had to really condense the basement since we're doing the dog training now. So.
I see. Dog training for what? Discarding.
Pi and Ned won't see each other without trying to kill each other anymore.
Oh, why? What happened?
So back in like October when Ned started having blood in his urine, they would sometimes fight. And I'm like, okay, he's not feeling good, he's irritable. And I don't mean like, puppy bark. I mean like trying to
Like
Michael
rip each
Vick,
other's.
Yeah, Michael
ears
Vick
off?
dog fight each other.
Oh my god.
And like when we break it up, we get cuts, we get bit. So then we finally figured it out. Ned had his surgery just before Christmas. And then when we brought on Christmas, they still fought. I'm like, okay, he's only 2 days past surgery, probably doesn't feel good. And every single time we've gotten them together since, there has been a fight just like that. So I think Ned feels defensive now. So when Pi looks at him funny,
That makes,
they just
calls them out and they start chest pumping each
Yeah.
other, basically.
Oh, I mean, like yesterday, they just kind of like went like this, like head, butt, and then they just turned, and that was it.
Oh man.
So I was already on the floor because I was trying to play with them, and
You're able to break it up in time?
yeah. So we had a trainer. She started last Thursday. So we got this whole training method we got to learn, and it's just really sad because like on the weekends I send one of the dogs to my dad's house so that I can sleep in my own bed. And then during the week I'm sleeping on the couch down here with one dog while Allie sleeps upstairs in the bed with the other dog. Like they can't even be on the same floor of the house as each other right now.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, so it's
Sorry to hear it.
It's been a not good 6 months.
Has it? How would you describe the changes since the trainer started?
So I mean, she just showed up Thursday and like taught us what to do. So we have to start implementing it, and it's all food based, and it's not like I hate when people get a dog trainer and then their dog is like afraid to breathe. You know what I mean? Like they overtrain the dog. So this method is basically just using food as motivation to rewire their nervous system. So like when, for example, both my dogs, if I go get up off the couch, they panic and they're like, "Oh my god, I gotta go." And she's like, the only time that you feed them is when something triggers them, or they listen to you, or she gave us like 7 conditions, so that they associate like, oh, dad's leaving the room, but I got food, so it's probably okay. And then when they walk past each other without fighting, throw them both some food. And then as time goes on, so we got baby gates and stuff to keep them separate while we do the training. And then they'll be on separate floors of the house, and then we'll slowly reintroduce them with the gate in the middle, and then it's gonna be a process. But I mean, 1-7, 1-7, 1-4, so they're still young. It's just something tells them to fight each other.
No, that's fair. Like we have 2 dogs too, and they're okay with each other, but as soon as like you give a toy to one, the other one will try to take it, and then it just spirals into chaos from there.
We haven't been able to give them toys for 2 years because of that.
Oh my goodness.
So this girl's like, she's like, and obviously she wants to sell her program, right? But the guy who developed it was a terminal cancer patient, and he ended up beating cancer, and he created this whole program.
Wow.
But she's like one of the local news anchors. I'm like, okay. She's like, she had a dog who was scared of a cracking knuckle. It just, the smallest sound, as much as cracking a knuckle, would send the dog to the opposite side of the house, just start to shake and bark and cry.
That's crazy.
and she said when she was done, that dog watched fireworks. So if
Okay.
that's true and the method works, then maybe I can have my dogs back together. So
Yeah, I'd take that risk too.
yeah, but all right, back to card fight.
Yes. It is your
I
turn,
draw.
good sir. Yes. Yes, you do draw.
Energy happens. There we go. Draw for go second. And does anything happen on ride?
I don't think so.
When this unit is placed by riding from. So
Oh,
yes.
never mind.
Look at the top summon for an absolute 0 or a Judge Maiden. Cool.
Cool.
1, 2,
Cool
3,
beans.
4, 5, 6, 7. Absolute 0 or a Judge Maiden. I'm going to grab
The Judge Maiden.
you.
Oh.
She is a Judge Maiden, but
She just in
She's
her
a
school
shiny-
uniform.
yeah, she's a shiny, pretty Judge Maiden. That's all.
Mm-hmm. She's the judgiest of maidens.
I mean, should probably judge my fit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of funny. We've never left Ned alone before.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they were alone, they'd be in the hallway together,
Yeah.
and obviously they can't be together right now.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were doing the training, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
Ned was alone for 2 hours without any restrictions in the
Mhm.
basement.
Yeah.
All he did was he sat on the couch the whole time. He didn't have any potty accidents, nothing. He just sat
No,
there.
he was just chilling on the couch.
Yeah, I'm like, good boy. He cried a little bit.
I see.
All right, let's see what I do.
You
What does this card do? Nothing. What does this card do? Nothing. I think it's me.
Okay. I will take it with the face.
All right, the face says front.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
Critical.
finer.
That's finer, yes. Draw. Ooh.
Don't you? Ooh.
Don't you ooh me. Discarding Dow Tester. To ride into grade 2. Findan is skill. When rode upon, search the deck for a grade 1 strategy. There we go. Add it to my hand, and then I get 2 Dow Tester, which is just the cool version of Habitable Zone, Soul Blast, bottom deck. And
I mean,
draw.
you're the cool version of me, so.
That's not true. You're the cool version of me. I'm the cold. I'm the cold version of you because I'm in Canada.
It is pretty chilly in this basement, and sleeping down here, I've bundled like 3 blankets. Like 3 blankets, sweatpants, hoodie. It's the works.
Oh my goodness, that sounds cold. I'll play the grade 1 strategy, and then I will play Asagi Maso. Skill when placed on rearguard. If I have a blue Dexter Vanguard, I can choose a grade 3 card with avantgarda and edit hand
You go right
from
ahead.
drop. And that is it. We swing for 10.
Here's that French sugar.
Okay. OT. No, power draw.
Close enough.
Close enough, exactly. Go ahead.
All right, we stand, draw the energy up to 6, and we discard this girl, right? Yep. We'll discard her. We ride. She says when discarded during your turn, if you have an absolute 0 Vanguard, I can put this to soul instead.
Okay.
And then this girl says when rode upon by grade 3, so that's next turn. Let's see what else we got going on here. What do you do? I forgot to do something for discarding her last turn.
Mhm.
It's just an energy. Do you hear?
I don't care. Go ahead.
Boop. Thank you. What does this girl do? Okay. This is a whole lot of what does this card do?
That's fine.
Um,
Because I have a whole lot of how do I do this. So, take your time.
Yeah. Girl is just gonna go ahead and swing.
Okay. No guard.
All right. Try check says front again.
Is it another crit? No, it's not. My one copy of this girl.
All right, take it away.
Okay. Stand. Draw. Discarding a draw. To ride avantgarda. Stelvan skill. search the deck for a grade 2 strategy, add it to hand. Just going to double check that oh, there it is. I have one. Perfect. Okay. Add it to hand, and then I'll play the grade 2 order, and then I'll activate avantgarda. If I have the pilot in the soul, I can put a strategy into soul from the order zone. I draw a card and it gets 5k. And yes, if I hit, I counterblast 1 and restand. And
I don't like that.
I love it. I love this. I love going first. It's like, you want damage? You want damage, son?
Yo, dog, I heard you like damage.
Kill Shroud skill. I'm a chill guy, so I'll give you one. Yeah, the grade 1 order gives an extra 5k when put into soul. So I call that. And then, since I put an order card into soul from the order zone, she gets 5k, and I'm gonna move her up. And then, yeah, we'll call this. Calling a stable Helfin onto the field. And that's it. We swing 13. This one first. This is 23-31 at the Vanguard with on hit.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, we're perfect guarding, tossing that front.
Okay. Oh wait.
Yep.
Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm going to use this.
Okay.
So stable Helfin causes the attack to become battle door. So yes, 2 or more, yes.
Okay, what was my number?
31.
31, 2 or more.
I need to hit. I want to restand, sir.
Ooh. 31 45. Yeah. Okay. 45.
45, 31.
Twosies.
2. Okay. First check. Draw first.
But what does he do?
No! I'll give the power here. I have faith. I have faith in the stack. Yes! Faith in the stack prevails. Power.
Alright. Just one damage though, right?
Yes, just one.
No. Okay.
Okay, I go plus 20. At the end of the battle. I can't talk. At the end of the battle, it retires itself.
Okay.
Avantgarda, CB1, discard 1 to restand, and I lose a drive. This is 13.
13. Let's see if I can handle that. I take it.
And this is 43.
No.
That's enough damage for 1 turn, sir.
I think I gotta toss that order.
Okay. First check. Richter, second check. Heal is bad.
Haha!
Oh wait, I only get 1 drive check. Do you want me to bottom deck this, or you want me to just shuffle?
Shuffle.
Okay.
Am I good to start?
Yes.
Alright. See me draw. Okay. What are the options here? I'm gonna retire her. Skirt her, go up to 10 energy.
Okay.
To ride, and then, when rode upon, choose this girl and Clow? Clow has to be a part of the other. Okay. So I call this girl in Clow, and there's a correct positioning, I know that. I think it's here. I think that's the positioning I'm supposed to do. Okay. All right. Then let's go ahead and think. Let's call whatever her name is. Counterblast top 5 for an absolute 0 or Judge Maiden.
Okay.
All right. 4 triggers and a persona. That's cool. Let's shuffle.
At least you got the persona.
Well, you're about to see something. You're about to see something that you've never seen before. Probably.
I haven't been energy charging.
You should be at 6.
Yes.
All right. Get that good shuffle going. All right. There's that. Skill of Sajida. Energy Blast 4.
Mm-hmm.
She gets 10k and a additional drive check.
Okay.
Then we're going to use a skill of Clow, discard a card from hand, and your front row gets 5k.
Okay.
Then Sajida says, once per turn, when your card is discarded from hand by card's ability, counterblast 1, replenish yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay. And then... Wait, why are you in the deck? Oh, I know what. So I should have placed her first. Okay. Oops.
Oh well, it happens.
Yeah, it's an auto, not a continuous. Because if she would have been there when I did this Energy Blast 4, she would have gained 5k.
Okay, I see.
Okay, live and learn. And what does this girl say? This girl says...
Hello.
She attacks a grade 3 or grade unit. This gets 5k until the end of that battle. Got it. Okay. All right. We're going to the... So yeah, we're going to battle now.
Okay.
This swings... This is 15. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a grade 3 or greater absolute 0, this unit gets 5k until the end of the battle. So it's now 20. And at the end of the battle, I can retire her to draw a card.
Okay. 20. How big's the Vanguard?
The column is 36 with 3 drives.
36, 3 drives. Okay. I will guard 15k.
Okay. I can retire her to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to look at the card we drew. Okay. We're going to swing at the Vanguard.
Can guarantee it is a card?
It is 1 card, 36, 3 drive checks, skill of baby girl over here, Arca.
Mm-hmm.
She says when you grade 3 or greater Vanguard, the absolute 0 in its name attacks. If you do not have a card with the same name as this, you can call it to rear.
Okay.
And then she has an additional effect that'll give her another 10k when she swings. So I'll just do that for now.
Okay.
So 36, 3 drive checks.
How big's the other side?
So this will be 25, and this will be 28.
28. Okay. Watch you just triple front me. No guard.
I mean, I fronted every drive check so far. So, heal is good.
Yes.
Power. Let's go you. Power. Let's see here. You are 25. You are 28. So it's gonna go over here.
Okay. So that's 35 now.
Drive check 2. Crit.
Ooh.
Crit to the van.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 35, 28. Power from the crit's gonna go over here.
Okay.
And check 3. No trigger.
Nothing. Okay. So damage 1. Nothing. Damage 2. Nothing.
This is 5, 15, 28. At the Vanguard.
33.
Okay. And then this is 5, 15 plus 30 is 45 with 1 damage.
45, 1 damage. I will Perfect card. And I'll discard a strategy.
It's a solid strategy.
Yep.
I
It's a
believe
very solid strategy.
I
It keeps
had
me
to
alive.
discard. I had to discard a card for that attack, so let me do that real quick.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Alright.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. Stand. Draw. Energy charge 3. Persona ride. Draw. Energy blast 7. Draw. And I will play this order, the Great 3. I'll activate Avantgarda skill to put an order into Soul. My Vanguard gets 10k, and until the end of turn you cannot play Blitz orders. And I draw a card.
Good thing I discarded that last turn then.
Yep. And then I will Richter. So reveal, bind the Avantgarda, and ride this. It gets all the act abilities of the Avantgarda. Matt has returned.
I has returned.
No, Batman.
Let's see. I will Richter now.
Batman.
Put that into Soul to draw again. And yeah, every time I attack, my front row gets an extra 5k. I will then call Ala Dargente. Unplaced. If my strategy was put from Order Zone into Soul this turn, I can Soul Blast 1 to search my deck, or drop for 1 energy card with a different card name. I'll just get this. Reveal it, add it to hand. From order to drops on this turn. Oh, okay, so I can't put either of these. I have to get the grade 1. It's fine. Oh, wait. No. It's in here.
It's in Soul.
It's in the Soul. Okay, whatever. It's just there. I
It
misplayed.
exists. All right.
It misplayed. Okay, then we'll call Helfin. And then we start attacking. Okay. Persona ride this turn, so everyone's at 10k.
So you're resting like no matter what, right?
Yes.
Basically, this is going to hurt, Docs.
I'm at 1. I'm okay.
Yeah, that one.
It's still 3 Vanguard swings.
Discard a card, thank you.
Yeah.
After he's done those 3 Vanguard swings.
Let's see. Okay. I'll swing with Vanguard by itself first. 28.
28.
Plus
43.
43. So 2 to pass. Okay, first check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing.
Neato.
Richter. Oh, not Richter skill. The Avantgarda skill. Counterblast 1. Discarding 1. I'll discard the Richter. Oh, not the Richter, actually. Just discard the Sickle to restand. And swing again. 33 single drive this time.
33 with a single drive. That is 28, 33, 38. 1 to pass.
1 to pass. Drive is a crit! No. It's another Richter! Oh my god! Okay. Discarding 2. 1 and...
It's fine. Joe's just saving the OT for this one when it absolutely matters
2.
you.
To re-ride. Vanguard gets plus 10. And yeah, that's it. So this is 33, 41, and Battle Door this time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no guard.
Okay. Drive check. Nothing. Oh my god.
Don't forget Dargentia gains her 5k.
Oh, yes.
Crit all effects of land.
Okay. What's the discard? What's the attack cost? Is it a discard or?
It's a discard, yep. As soon as so that'd be your 4th attack of the turn.
Mhm.
Every attack after 3 is a discard.
Okay.
I picked a good matchup.
This is. I was originally planning to just leave it to the Vanguard lane, but then I drew the Dargente, so I'm like, okay, I'll just play it. 45 at the Vanguard.
Okay.
Do I discard now or at the end of battle?
Now.
Now? Okay.
Yeah, in order to declare the attack.
Okay. We'll discard another Allah.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Damage is perfect card. Ouch.
All right. And that's it. Go ahead.
Okay. We stand. We draw. We energy.
Oh, this retires.
We persona ride. All right. Okay, this is a not ideal turn. Call. Let's energy blast 4 to get 10k in an additional drive check. And that's what I can do. So,
Okay.
we're going to swing with the Vanguard first. This is 33, 41, 3 drive checks. This girl comes back.
Go to 4 or 5.
This lane stands at 30. This lane stands at 31.
31. Okay. No guard.
All right. Check 1, Sajita.
Okay.
Check 2, Judge Maiden.
Okay.
And check 3. Oh, okay.
Okay. Of all the triple drives to take, that was the one safe one. Power. On top.
All right. Let's go. $30K at Intelligente over there.
She's dead. Intelligente.
And let's go 31K at the other ear.
31 at the other. Okay, it's dead.
All right, that's pretty much what I could do. Good.
Okay. Stand and draw. Top deck persona.
Goodness.
Draw.
Oh.
Top. 5 energy. Okay. We'll go straight into Richter. And I'll play Death Winds, which will go into Soul. Let me draw. Okay. Alright, that's it. We swing for 28 at the Vanguard.
Is gonna be another 3, right?
Yes, there are 3 swings altogether.
Let's no guard this one.
Okay. First check. Persona for next turn. Second check. Heal is good. Power to
Okay.
Vanguard.
Take my damage.
Okay.
No sure.
Okay, goes to hand. Avantgarda skill. CB1. Discard 1. Discarding the heal. Discarding the heal.
Question mark.
Yes. Discard the heal. Restand. Okay. Swinging again. Plus 5 again. So 43. Single drive.
43 single drive, and the next one has the battle door, yeah?
No battle door. That was from the booster.
Okay. 43 single drive.
It's fine. This is the OT trust.
Crit to win.
Crit to win?
Yep.
Okay.
But don't actually.
Here we go. Nothing. It's just a milestone.
Alright. Check is my own crit. There we go.
Okay. Richter's skill. Discarding 2. 1. And... and... yeah, 2. To rewrite. I lose 10k. And swing, 33, single drive.
33 single drive. I am at 23. Yeah, I got it this way. Perfect guard, toss crit.
Okay. Drive check. Another milestone. Go ahead.
Alright. We are standing. We are drawing persona writing.
Mm-hmm.
Draw from persona. Skill of Clow. Discard a card. To give my front row 5k until end of turn. Skill of this girl. She goes to soul instead.
Okay.
What do I want to do? Call over. Yeah, call over. Actually, she's gonna call over here.
Okay.
Instead. And then that goes there. Okay. Affecting myself energy for the turn because now I'm going to blast that energy.
Mm-hmm.
And 10k and an additional drive check to Sajida.
Okay.
And then she'll gain 5 because she was present. Okay. Alright. This is 25 at the van.
25. I will twin cast. 28.
Retire and draw. Regret. This is 3 drive checks. 28, 38, 46. 3 drive checks. Girl comes back.
I will PG and discard a Richter.
Okay. Drive check 1 says no trigger. Drive check 2 says crit.
Oof.
All effects over here.
Okay.
Drive check 3 says front.
Ugh. There's the front. Again.
I have now checked all 3 fronts that exist in this deck. Alright. 25 plus 30 plus 8.
43. Oh.
No.
Oh, no. 40.
25. Hold on. 25 plus 30 is 55.
Oh,
This
55.
is 63 with 2 crit.
63. How big's the other one?
25, 33, 46.
46. Mm. I'll take it. Yeah. 1 power. 2 nothing.
46.
46. 53.
Alright. I gotta discard for that attack, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Discard this girl. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Stand.
Oh, and then Sajida, I can counterblast a draw.
Okay. And
Wish I didn't.
draw. Let's see. So first, we Persona and draw. And then we play Asagi Milestone. CB1 to search for Richter. Add it to hand. Yeah. And then, oh, I'm at 8 energy. So we'll energy blast 7 to draw 1. Nope. Okay, then we'll just go straight into Richter. I don't have any orders.
I like that.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no, it's okay. I have less than a minute. Sorry.
Wait. Oh, okay. I think I know what to do. We'll play Refablishment Dock. CV1, draw. My grade 2 rear guards gain boost. And then, let's see. I have 5 cards left in deck. I'll play Alec Dargente in the back. Do I want to do that?
You're better off just using it as an attacker, Joe.
Yeah, that's true. I only get 2 Vanguard swings this turn. Okay, I would just call the Dow Tester in the back here, too. Oh, wait a minute. You're at 5, and I'm dead no matter what. So... Okay. Swing with the Vanguard first. This is 23. Plus 5 to Ala Dargente.
You said 5 cards in deck, right?
Yes.
Can I have trigger count, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
So
You
I
have
have-
no hand.
I have no hand.
So that means 3 out of 5 of these are triggers.
Yeah.
One being the overture.
Oh, wait, the OT kills him!
Oh wait, no, I have 6 cards in deck.
6. Okay.
Okay, I'm okay.
50-50 shot. It's 3 total drive shots.
Yes.
Okay, so this first number was 31?
Yes, 30. No, sorry. 23.
23. So that means that if I get to 38, that's 2 to pass. Let's do with what I drew off of Sajida. A heal trigger.
Okay.
So 43. I would have 6 healed.
Sad. First check. Nothing. Second check. Crit. Oh no. Oh no. 3 cards in hand. What do we do? How many intercepts? 1 intercept. This can be intercepted.
Yeah, but he gains 50k when he intercepts. So my uncle works for Bushiroad. He told me what he does.
I'll give the power to... Oh my god. 3 cards in hand. No, we'll YOLO. We'll give it all to the Vanguard here. Or
why?
I get it. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Why? Why am I doing that? I forgot. I don't get the regular reset. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll just... No, we'll give the crit here, and then the 10k over here, just to make them all annoying. And then discard 2. Restand plus 10. So it's plus 20. I Persona Road this turn, so...
Did you?
Did I? Did I not?
I don't think you did.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't?
10K 's
Okay. You're right. The 10k was... What was the
10K
10k
was
from?
from the... Doesn't Avantgarda give 10k?
No.
No.
On the
what
rewrite
10K
here.
was from.
What was that 10k from then? Why did I have a 10? Oh, I think that was just from the extra damage last turn. So that was just 13, Docs, if you want to take back something.
Okay, so I would have said 2 to pass because
Okay.
it was the
Yeah.
same. It was the same gamble 2 to pass. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then we swing. This is 23-31. Single
Don't
drive.
forget your rearguard now does have 10k that you gave from the trigger.
Yes, this one. And then this
Do you
one's also
want
10K now.
to reconsider your trigger or no?
Oh, no, that's fine. It's the same thing.
So 31.
31. Single drive. Da-da-dun-da-dun.
1 to pass.
Let's go!
There it is.
No.
I'll give the 100 million over here, and then everything else doubles.
So I have 1 heal and 1 OT left. That's what I have to do.
All right, let's do it. Heal!
Deal.
Oh God.
I want you to know that if I do this, I still want to be your friend. Okay.
Okay.
The issue is though, Docs. He's 200 million, not 100 million.
I don't want to be your friend. Game over.
Remember he doubles power after giving
Yeah.
100 million.
It was 4 cards away.
Whew. That was hilarious.
So if had you not hit the over trigger, what were your other 2 columns?
The other column 25, then this
Okay.
one's 26.
Yeah, I would have lived. Man,
Oh.
it was fun.
Yeah, that last turn, I was just digging. I'm like, come on, I need an order. Come on, give it to me. And all I got was the establishment dock. I'm like, okay, I'm not drawing any strategies this turn. So,
I mean, did you have any left?
I had one. It was at the very bottom of the deck.
Well, I have a better understanding how to play this deck. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's there.
Sajita. Yeah, it probably. I think it needs a deeper card pool.
I found good stuff with Sagita. It just needs every single money staple under the sun.
Okay, that's where. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, every deck is good if you can throw every staple at it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was playing Fransek, Eureka, and Strayo in mine, and it was working really well.
Yeah, but it also like
I don't think Docs
quadruples
wants
the
to chuck 200 quid plus
Yeah.
on a fun deck.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Not
I
in the
mean,
cards.
I get it. I need to get myself a playset for when I go to competitive events, so I don't have to mooch off people. But
Yeah. That's
I
okay.
mean, I don't know how many competitive events I'm going to go playing Lyrical deck too. So
That's fair too.
I saw how Alicia fell in. So. Alright, that's all I have time for, but I
All
feel
right.
like you have an opponent in Matt.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not playing. I'm
Okay.
just chilling about. After how Celestial's gone today, I'm just
That's fair.
is the best response.
All right.
I need to completely think what I want to actually play for Rosemont, because it's definitely not Celestial after how today went.
No, I would have tried to stop you anyways.
Yeah. What was the short list?
Well, it was going to be Celestial because I've been testing
Oh, I
Celestial
see.
heavily into Levy Dress,
Mhm.
and I was murdering it left, right, and centre.
I see.
Try Coral.
That requires me to own Coral.
I mean, you can proxy it, and then if you like it, you can borrow mine.
But I need to actually work out. I've never even played Coral. Is the best response.
I can give you a crash course, but I gotta run to the store and then run to my grandma's. So I will
Alright.
catch you gentlemen later.
All right, Docs.
Yeah,
See
I'm
ya.
gonna go sleep because I've got to be up in 6 hours time because product stream.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay. So we are on our lonesome now, but that's okay. Just going to full screen this. I gotta flip this around. Oh my goodness, where's it? There it is. Alright. So, got to play one game of this. Yeah, got to play one game this week because I'm a dummy and woke up late today. But yeah, I just wanted to go over the changes since the last time that we played it. The twin cast little bit was really nice, but despite the matchup and us not having a very good matchup into it, we managed to eke it out. We almost, yeah. I think that's the best way of describing that win. We barely eked it out, because yeah, there was no way that we were going to win the preceding turn. So, I mean the following turn. But yeah, we have 4 Richters, which is nice. Starting hand, I had one, and all throughout the game, I just had one. The Asagi milestones really helped in being able to discard them and then bring them back into hand. But yeah, if we didn't have that restand in the last turn, then we definitely would not have won that game. We have the other 3 avantgardas, and then we have the 3 deathwinds. This was the last order in the deck, but I didn't persona ride the final turn, and when I did get the habitable zone, yeah, I just wasn't able to search for the order. These are the grade 0s. Grade 2s next. Let's see here. So the grade 2s are still the same for the most part. 4 Ala Dargentes and the 1 Sabine. I would have really liked seeing a Sabine at some point, but we didn't get that. But we did get the Dargente search, which also didn't really happen. It was more just for the numbers, which was nice. But yeah, we have the 1 Sabine that I do want to change. I probably will change the refablishment dock, or I might keep the refablishment dock. We'll see. But yeah, this I don't know how useful the refablishment dock would be. I think that the only time it would be useful is if we place at both the Alas and the Sabines. But we'll have to see. One other thing that I was thinking of trying is if I were to place at the Sabines to drop all of the orders down to fewer copies, so that I can play more unit. Oh, that only has 1 copy left, so just those 2. Probably changing these to Sabines so that can still we can still recur stuff from drop, and also have the body on the field just in case. Yeah, but refablishment dock to give grade 2s boost, because these would be nice in the back. We have the Sickle Blade of Inquest Habitable Zone, just Soul Blast on discard during the ride phase to draw, and when placed on rear, if you Persona Road, Counterblast 1, search your deck for a set order, put it, and then you can play a second set, or you can play a second order during the turn, and you can skip the cost of the second order that you play, or the next order that you play. And then I have 1 dusting and 2 dustings and 1 twin cast. The twin cast was nice. I got to discard it and then still get to use it from the drop, so had a little bit of extra worth there. just shift all of this over. And then in grade 1s, the 3 copies of Asagi Milestone. Really good card. Saved my butt on multiple occasions. Just being able to fish the Richters out of the drop. That was nice. The Stable Helfin, really good as well. I've come to appreciate its pressure going first on your grade 3 turn. At least gives you slightly higher chances of being able to proc avantgarda right away. And then 2 copies of Hanada Halfway. Only got to see him as a damage in that last game, so unfortunate. But that the counter charge, I guess, would have been okay. I wasn't really hurting for counter blast throughout the game, so I wouldn't say that I was losing very much here. The 10k boost would have been nice as well, but by the time we had anything behind the Vanguard, it was a little bit more utility filled, so that's okay. Other than that, oh yes, and then we have the 1 kill shroud. So I'm already running very few orders. I think that the Sabine Merkmals over the Aladargentes are a little bit better, because you can discard her and then get the and then still get the orders back into hand. Let's see, discarded by your Vanguard's ability, so it can't be discarded during ride, which is also fine, makes sense. But yeah, so probably move that up to 3 or 4 copies, removing a copy of Death Winds and dusting. Do we have any? Yes, and then we have Aladargentes for the deck search for Death Winds. So I think that's okay. And then as for triggers, it's just crits and draws. It's all crits and draws, and then Elder Breath. Let's see. It is 7 crits, yes. 7 crits, 4 heals, 4 draws, and the OT. All right. Yeah, I'll put this away. Or actually, let's I do want to run some more kind of just practice hands with this, since I haven't played this much since I changed it, so it'd be nice to work on some situational awareness. Okay. Ooh, redraw 4. Okay, not as bad. Still kind of weird, but not as bad. Okay. Even, we go first. It's odds, so we're going second. Oh, draw. Discarding draw to ride. 3 energy, draw starter. Nice. Okay. And then we'll swing. Drive is Death Winds. Perfect. Damage. Nope, not good. Damage. It's fine. Stand. Draw. Or maybe we could have guarded that. No, it's fine. Discard another draw. To ride. Findanis searches for Kill Shroud. There's no Kill Shroud in the deck, so we're just going to call it. We are going second, though. So yeah, it's fine. Call halfway. Halfway skill. CP1 draw. Yikes. We're at 6. Play the kill shroud. This probably can't hit anything. That's okay. Swing for 18. Yes, drive check. PG. This probably can't hit anything. Damage. Nothing. We're at their first grade 3 turn, so we're taking anywhere from 3 to 4 attacks. That's 1. Yikes. Two. 43. Okay. I'll take. Oh, that would have been nice, but that's fine. Stand, draw. Stable ocean. Discarding a. Yeah, let's discard this. To ride. Search for dusting. Yeah, I guess we can. Okay, put this into soul. Draw, retire, or 9. Then we'll Richter, and then we'll Death Winds. Draw again. Nice. Nothing there. Okay. So swing with this first. So let's get some extra 5k. 18, 26 counter charge. Twin drive. First check. Second check. Nothing. They probably guarded that, so we're just gonna have to discard 2. Actually, no. We'll discard. Discard 2. Restand. Oh no, re-ride. Swing 23, single drive, crits. And swing with that. And then we're dead. Yeah. Let's do it again. Wow. Okay. I think we can keep this. Okay. Even we go first. Everyone first. Draw. Discard. Asagi Milestone. To ride. Shindanis. Yep, we're going first, so nothing happens. Damage. Yikes. Draw. Discarding. Dauteshta. To ride. Shindanis skill. Search. Add to hand, Dow Tester, Soul Blast. Bottom deck, Draw. There's the Richter. And then I'll play that now. And no, we don't have any reason to play this. Nope, okay. Swing. 10. Oh, we're at 3 energy now. Yeah. Drive. Crit. Okay. Let me lay it out. Hopefully everyone can see this properly. Okay, so damage 1, damage 2. We're going first. They're going so they're probably only at 2 lanes. We could toss 1 in just to be generous there. Stand, draw, discarding Sickle, Soul Blast, the Grade 2, bottom, and draw. Yikes! We would have drawn that anyway, so that's okay. Grade 2 skill, forgot to do. At least we get to shuffle the sickles a little bit. Okay. We don't have a Death Winds yet, so we'll just play the Dusting. Yeah, Kill Shroud. Kill Shroud into Soul. Draw. Okay, there's a Dusting for next turn just in case. We have the Ala Dargente also, so that's good. We retire 1. We'll call Ala Skills of Alas. Ala Dargente. Soul Blasting the Kill Shroud, searching for Death Winds. Add it to hand. Okay. And then yeah, we'll do a Richter here. Play, put this into Soul, draw. Plus, I keep forgetting about this +5. +5 off of that, and then +10 off of the thingy. Plus 28, and we are at, yeah. There's 3 potential Vanguard swings. I don't want to call this yet, that's the problem. That's okay. And keep the screen as well. Okay. Swing. 28 at the Vanguard. +5 to Dargente. First check. Second check. Power. Heal is, we would say, we'll say heal is good. This is only second turn. I only swung once. So, yeah. We'll say it hit. +25. CB1. Discard 1. Restand. And we'll swing again. Single drive. +5. To the side. Drive check is crit. Okay, we'll do crit and then power to the side. And then discard 2. Discarding 1 and 2. To rewrite that, 10k -1 drive, energy blasting 3 off of the Sabine to get this back. Yep. Okay, 23. +5 again. Drive is PG. Dargente swings for 40. All of that just for one drive check. Just for one counter blast. It's crazy. I think I need a way to just soul blast more. We'll look into some options. Power, draw. OG, draw. This is dead. Stand, draw. Back to 6 from 3. We'll Persona Ride and draw. Okay. Let's see. Let's see where this takes us. Play, CB1, draw. Ugh. Okay. Did not take us anywhere good. Place on rear if your strategy was put into the order zone. From order zone into soul this turn, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a Richter, so we only get the two swings. I think it's still fine. Okay. Okay, call attacking milestone number 1. To bounce this back into hand. Play the Death Winds. Put it into soul. Plus 5k, draw 1. Now we're scaling. And then call Ala Dargente. Skill Soul Blasting 1. To search the deck or drop for an order with a different name as the one put into soul this turn. Don't have one, but that's okay. We just wanted to get the Richter out. And then we'll play... Where is it? Asaki Milestone. CB1. Turn this to hand. And then we'll call Stable Helfin. Okay. Numbers. 10. 10. That's 15. This will get 2. And she gets 5. Okay. Right. Swing. This is 28, 33, 43. Bonus unit boosts. Countercharge. First check. Crit. Oh yeah, this gets plus 10. This gets another 5. I will give all effects here. So second check. Richter. Okay. So from here, CB1, discard 1. Restand, drive -1. Okay. Swing again, 48. With crit. Single drive. Drive is another persona. Okay. Nice. I have 2 sets of persona rides. Okay. After that, we swing from here. This is 40, 53. And then this one is 33, 41, and then we'll battle door it. Retires. Okay. Okay, damage. Power. Heal is most likely bad at this point. We have a pretty big hand as well. So we're going to use this. 10k, let's say it was a 25k shield attack. And then I'll activate Twin Cast for 25. And then 15, sorry. And then guard with another 15. And PG. Discard that. And then this. That's all the defensive stuff we have in our hand. Stand. Draw. Ooh. Perfect. We will Persona Ride and draw. Oh! Wow. Okay. We will play Dusting. Dusting. Yes, we'll play Dusting. Activate Avantgarda to draw. Okay, and then we'll play Dow Tester. CB1, search the deck for a set order, if there are any left. Yep. Okay, now we'll play it. Put it into Soul. Oh, sorry, not yet. And then we'll Richter. Put this into Soul now. Draw again. Another Richter. And okay. There we go. So let's see. Front row. All at +10 right now. And then we'll swing. This is 23, 28, 38. Halfway skill. Counter charge 1. First check. Oh, this gets +10. This gets +5. Draw. Power to Vanguard. Draw. Second check. Oh, so it's +25 now. Second check. Nothing. Okay, counterblasting 1. Discarding 1. Discarding. Restand. 38, 43. And then. Okay, first check. Oh, single drive, I mean. Okay. Discarding 2. 1, 2. To ride down. And then this will be 43. Single drive. Oh, sorry, 33. Single drive. And another +5 here. Drive is sickle. Okay, this is 43. And then this is let's see, 45 plus 13, 58. Nice. And I think we're dead at this point. Yeah, we're dead. I have 2 PGs, a heal, a grade 2, and then another turn. But I don't think we make it that far, guys. Okay. so the biggest concern is that we sometimes end up with this huge soul and are unable to do anything with it. I want to fix that. Maybe there's like a generic Soul Blast 2 to get some kind of buffs on the field or something that we can try out. We'll have to see. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I guess while we're still here, I actually wanted to, the reason actually I put Liel on the list today was because I figured that I could do some last minute edits to the deck, because I did pull some parts for her, but not only did I wake up late, sorry, but it was also the least chosen of all the options. So, yeah, was a little bummed about that, but hey, that's fine. You guys have spoken, and I will follow that. Yeah, so I put a poll out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but basically I asked what you guys want me to play. 36 votes in about less than 48 hours. You guys are awesome for that. But yeah, 33% of the vote went to Avantgarda. For a while, Halmveld and Avantgarda were tied, and then it was Flagberg and then Liel at the very last. But it's evened out. It's 33% for Avantgarda, and then 22% for the other three. So you guys have evened it out quite well. The Halmveld stuff, I think I have gone over already. It hasn't. Actually, no, it has changed a little bit. Let me get that right now, actually. Where's the Halmveld deck? Where is the Halmveld deck? The deck for Halmveld. Where is it? Oh, think about that. Yeah, oh no, that's Nope. 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 Oh, there it is. Okay. So the ride deck, the ride deck is still the exact same. There has been no change. So we're still running Tranquilia into Blaster Dark into Halmveld. I'm going to change the starter though, because Fort is a little boring. Sorry for all the Fort enjoyers there. Let me splay it out here. So for Helmveld, I'll do triggers first, I guess, just to preface. So triggers, 4 heals, 4 fronts, 3 draw, 4 crits. Oh, 4 draw, 3. What? Oh no, 5 draw. Why am I running 5 draw? 5 front. I don't have any crits anyway, so I'm just gonna have to leave it like this. But yeah. So for 4 draw. Sorry, 3 draw, 3 crit, 5 front, 4 heals, and then the Val Newt. Yeah, because we just want to get more attacks out. The grade 1s have shrunk sizably. So we're down to just these 2. So the Tranquilia is basically just a self call, unless you can get the Saragon out. But yeah, mostly is just for that self call. Like again, the reason I run it over Blaster Javelin is because I don't have to risk losing something important off of the top deck call. So that's a fine trade-off for me. And the grade 2s have widened considerably. These 2 spots really are kind of up in the air. Kybra is nice in some contexts, but the problem that I have with it, and the problem that I have also with Wisdom, is that it is kind of resource heavy. Like the Soul Blast is fine. I think we can deal with the Soul, but there's a lot of counterblast, so I don't know if I like the Kybra. I'd rather have the ability to pick orders back up again with the Asperonius and Saphira, but that's just how I feel about it. Let me go over what has stayed the same, and then we'll go over what's changed. So I'll put these away. Yeah, put all of that away. But you guys can already kind of tell what changes have been made just looking at it. So we run 4 copies of a Warrior's Rest. This card is just too good to pass up. Again, it's 20k to your front row, and then if you restand something, it contributes 30k to your field, to your overall numbers for the turn, and you also get a draw, which is really nice. And the best part is it's not invasive in terms of resources. It's an energy blast. It's an energy blast 2 on top of that, so you're not even energy blasting a full turn's worth of energy to use this card. It's really good. Helmveld activates this so well.
Yo, what's going
on? Hey, what's up?
Not much. You building something?
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a quick run through of this deck because I updated it and never did any like formal updates for my channel on it. But how are you?
Doing good.
That's good.
How are you?
Good. Yeah, I woke up late today for the standard games, so I'm a little bit sad about it. But
they had standard games?
Yeah, we have standard games every Sunday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So not sure what time zone you're in, but we can always do the conversions.
Mountain 12 Mountain. Oh, that means it just happened.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 o'clock now for me at my time. And it's been 3 hours since it started. So whatever it was 3 hours ago for you.
Yeah. Yep. That's kind of on me because. Okay. I didn't even know that you guys hosted stuff. I just thought that there was just V Premium and stuff. Huh?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we I have what do you call it? Because not everyone in the server is able to join. So I have like a specific tag that I at everyone at who says that they want to join on Sundays, kind of just like a ping or a head count. I can add you to it if you want.
No, so I see it. I see it in the tourney help. Wow, you've been doing it since 2020. Okay, so they're actual tourneys, not just games.
Yeah, if we can get enough people, like if we get like 6-7 people, then we have like a like an actual structure, but sometimes there's like weeks where it's just like 3 of us, so we just do gauntlets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends. I think my deck is last set. No, I don't think I'm ready for this set.
That's
At
fine.
all.
I mean, I've like all of my my entire set 5 card pool is literally like 1 box. So like I'm just playing anyway. I'll play the outdated decks, and sometimes it helps. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Yeah,
No, I
sometimes.
mean, my deck can potentially beat these new set 5 decks going
Mhm.
first, but it's like, the power creep's very massive with this
Yeah.
one.
Well,
Like,
we normally don't like take like super serious decks into it anyway. Like unless someone mentions that they're going to be practicing for like regional or something. So yeah,
yeah.
usually the deck turnout is very varied, I guess. For lack of a
I
better term.
used to go to locals with like updated meta decks for like
Mhm.
a whole year.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
tiring
end up
though, you know.
Yeah, you end up needing to buy a deck like every
Every
other
like
set.
yeah, it's tiring. Like I cast a very wide net in terms of the decks that I play, so there's always something new for me to play. Um,
Uh-huh.
but I almost never go for like the Liels or the Rezels or stuff like that. I have a Varga deck, but that's like the only thing that I've touched that's like clearly good.
No, yeah, if you've had Varga, you've probably been able to top with it throughout all the sets. Like Varga has been a powerhouse the
For
entire
yeah,
time, I would say.
consistently, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Varga was definitely a good DZ1 pickup. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
could go back and think, what deck has the most longevity? It's probably Varga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, that's why I took to it like right away. Like when I saw it, like not only did I really like the character, but um,
Oh.
yeah, I was like,
Uh,
this is sick. I need my samurai, wandering Ronin dragon. Like you can't deny me this thing, and it
I'm not
restands. It's like new age,
so
dragonic overlord.
I like Kai, but I don't know why everybody in the community likes now so much. I don't get it. I
She
personally don't
for
understand.
I can like my personal reason is that she's closer to my like age demographic. You know what I mean? Like it's it just
How old
feels
you
it
are?
feels safer. Yeah. that's
What?
that's
How old
that's
are you?
I'm 29.
She's not. She's 29. I thought she
No,
was like
she but
young.
she no, she's young, but she's like older than the main cast, Like
Huh.
because the others are still in high school. So that's like way too young. But I feel like a lot of the original like watchers of the anime are much older now. So
Yeah.
they find more kinship as if anything with now, struggling university student.
Oh, so she's a struggling university student. Okay.
Yeah. If that makes her
Yeah.
any more relatable.
I thought she was underage the entire time.
Oh,
So
she's older.
yeah. So I was like, and then she gets possessed, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, they did that to
And
her.
she has her dark diva phase and everything.
Yeah, all I watched was that she loses, but I have no idea what happened. I think she just loses. Like she
Yeah,
beats Levy
that's
Dress and then
literally her
she
thing. She just loses.
yeah, like she beats Levy Dress, loses to, and I still don't get why is Varga evil? Like they found the card in a temple. Like what is that about?
I don't know. I need to watch it. I haven't even seen the season yet.
You,
Like I know all the
you watched it?
I know the story beats, but I haven't had the chance to like sit down and watch it. I'm
That's
still watching through it. But
so
yeah, I've been spoiled basically the entire season. So
dude, I don't even like DZ, man. When I watched episode 1 of DZ1, like it was
mhm.
a huge announcement. I was like, okay, cool. I watched it. I'm like, this shit is whack. Like this main character is unlikable. Like Reziel is a joke of a card that they're just gonna keep giving him the ability to sixth heal. You can
Yeah.
see that shit a mile away. And then I go watch the original, and I didn't even watch the first season because I thought that I thought Aichi was a joke. I
Mhm.
skipped all the way to Link Joker, and I was like, man, this shit is awesome.
Yeah, which part of Link Joker?
I just like the first. I don't
Like
know the
the
first.
Limit Break Link Joker or Legion Link Joker?
Oh, Limit Break Link Joker,
Okay.
not Legion. And then after that, I watched the Legion. This was like less than a month ago. I
Yeah.
watched Legion. I'm like, oh man, why'd the community hate Legion? Do you know why they hate Legion?
I
Why like?
I took a break during Legion. I started like right after Limit Break started, and then
Uh-huh.
school got like really busy for me, so I skipped Legion. But my understanding was there were some broken combos back then because
Okay.
there was no clan fight. It was you could run like a United Nations deck basically.
Oh,
So
that's bull.
yeah, so there were some like really retarded combos that came out of that. I don't know, like that was kind of my like sort of community's perspective on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah, we didn't really hate Legion. It felt nice, but um yeah, I think it was just the combos cuz after that they Bushy started enforcing clan fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I didn't even know that they didn't have clan fight back in G.
Yeah,
That's
you could
crazy.
do whatever. Like I
That's so
had
dumb.
yeah, we had one shopkeep once and he played like the rushiest grade 1 United Nations deck. It was all just the vanilla grade 1 8Ks and he just swarmed the field. And this was back when triggers only gave 5K, so it doesn't matter if you got a trigger, you still have to guard like 16K attacks.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so stupid. And
So
then
it would just be a budget deck, all grade ones that generate value,
yeah, that's it. Oh.
and he would go to grade 3 just for Twin Drive
Yeah, exactly. And then
and whatever
and then he
bullshit.
just play all like the high numbered vanilla units, like as long as they were 8K and 10K or 13 or even 15, like he'd just swing at you with them like early on. Like this was before Legion even. Like he'd terrorize like all the kids with it and it would be hilarious to watch.
Kids would actually play Cardfight Vanguard. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just adults.
We had a very young like we had a very large demographic range. Like some of the youngest kids were like 13.
Wow.
Yeah, like they started really young because our card shop was near like the public high school, public middle school
Uh-huh.
and stuff. So a lot of kids would come over after school, and yeah, like some of them stayed until university. Like I was there from university all the way until I graduated, and even through like when I got married and everything. Like
And married.
the players stay for a very long time. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah,
but
I feel like in US, like some people are like, yeah, Cardfight Vanguard's my childhood, and for me, I'm like, it wasn't. It was Yu-Gi-Oh,
mhm,
but I never played in any of the locals.
mhm.
But I like, yeah, like Vanguard was really popular. Like I don't know how, I don't know where you guys were watching it. I just they all were playing it.
Oh yeah, I was cause I got introduced to Vanguard when I was living in Asia. I lived in the Philippines for like 7 years, 8 years,
Uh,
and it was on like it would play the Vanguard anime on like the main the main anime channel of the country. So like a lot of people were watching, and
I see.
it generated a lot of interest,
Yeah,
especially in my city. It was crazy.
and then yeah, I started in standard, played Chronojet as my first deck,
Mm-hmm.
played a ton. It's a good game. It's okay. I think that the best thing of Vanguard that will keep it never die is simply the luck factor. As much as I hate it, it's actually the luck factor that keeps the game alive,
Yeah.
which is really bullshit. The fact that like crit triggers will give it's because it gives players an out. They're like, "Oh, I lost because I got double crit,"
Mm-hmm.
so they'll just keep playing forever. I've
Yeah.
learned that. It thing you hate is also the thing that keeps it alive. It's
Yeah.
so frustrating.
It's frustrating, but you love it at the same time because I found
Yeah.
that the games where triggers end the game are the most hilarious ones to talk about after.
Yeah, like
It's like
in
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
put everything in my hand and He just double crit me anyway.
Yeah, it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can probably tell who won from the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In Magic, you can probably tell who, like, depending on, obviously, Magic competitive,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
it's a different ball
probably,
game. I
yeah,
think.
like, with these card games, it's like you can tell who wins in the first 5 minutes,
Mhm.
depending on how well the format is. I know Magic has, like, a million, like, formats, like, so many.
Yeah.
But, like, for the highest power ones, it's literally fucking coin flip format.
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Coin. It's still. I don't know how top players are. Honestly, I do kind of do know. It's just they play a tier 0 deck. That's it.
Yeah, they play a
Whatever
tier
tier 0.
0 deck, and then they play like all the
Well,
hand traps,
yeah,
and then like
yeah,
whoever negates more wins.
yeah. So literally, whoever opened the better hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, stacking's kind of bad in that game, but
Yeah. I
stacking's bad in every game.
I love yeah, and that's kind of the reason why I like Vanguard so much. Like it's very confrontational on top of it, like at its base, right? Like you have to play out your opponent's turn, and you have to, like it's very it feels like you're fist fighting somebody because they're throwing at you, you're throwing at them, and you have to. It's very interactive, whereas
Yeah.
with some decks in other games, right, it like just completely locks you down. Like we have
Oh
that. We
yeah.
have that, right, with like Link
Law.
Joker and Lock and all that other dumb shit. But
Yeah.
it's still there's still like an avenue. Sometimes like you don't just get completely locked out
Yeah.
unless you just like have the worst matchup and the worst starting hand. But yeah, like you said, the rubber band factor of triggers is just it's it's an amazing balance mechanic, but it's like you said, also the reason why people hate the game.
Dude, but it's one of like the biggest reasons why the game is alive, and I don't think it's ever. I do not
Yeah.
like, out of all the card games, I actually think Vanguard has the best longevity because the community is just pilled into it. Like they're
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm fine with buying a fucking deck every 2 sets, which I kind of hate myself personally. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, I really don't like I hate generics, and I'm kind of getting out.
Mhm.
But like the community just loves it. They're like, "Fuck, dude, I love like buying this new deck, and I love like
Yeah.
it's in my nation, and I'll just keep doing it, and I'll keep going to locals, and I'll go to the big tournaments, and it's
Yeah.
nice."
I think that the generics are good, but I don't think they're good at the rarity that they're at, because the fact that they're generic means that more people are going to need them, and if you want to keep like a card game healthy, you have to weigh out the potential price tag versus the the potential price tag of these generics over the the accessibility. Because
Yeah, I
if these
yeah.
cards are like really needed to make shitty decks decent, then
And
yeah,
they are.
it
Mythiarch Habitat is gonna
yeah.
fucking skyrocket. It's actually gonna skyrocket. Like I bought it at 80 cents each, left
Mhm.
it alone,
And now
fucking
and
five
yeah,
bucks.
now they're like it's freaking Bitcoin, man. It's
Dude,
crazy.
I did not want to be a douche and buy 30. I was considering it because it was like under $1.
Yeah,
And I was considering it, but I was like, I don't want to like screw over the community that bad
yeah.
with this one.
It's
So I'll
just
just buy my 4.
yeah. Some people are just treating the market as their own little stock exchange, which is the problem, I
No,
think.
you can, dude. You really can, because the
Yeah,
generics, man.
I know
The
that's
generics are
and
ridiculous.
that's what I find is the problem. Like with because I think that to like if we're looking at growing the community, that you need to keep things relatively uh, not low, but you need to keep them like
All right.
understandable.
Yeah, I
You
mean
have to keep things understandable.
the barrier to entry is already bad
Mm-hmm.
because you need upgraded triggers for whatever nation you want, an
Mm-hmm.
energy crest and elementaria. That's like the baseline.
Yeah.
So I don't like while I don't think the game's gonna die because of its existing fan base, it's definitely not gonna grow that much. It's
Yeah.
not gonna grow too much, but it
Exactly. And
definitely won't
that's
die.
yeah. I don't think it'll die, but it's yeah, it's kind of at its plateaued basically.
It's going to keep plateauing. Yeah, because like this, like when I first got into it, it was literally just fucking bullshit $15 generic draw triggers that I needed,
Mm-hmm.
and then OT was expensive depending on the nation,
Mm-hmm.
and Elementaria. So my
Mhm.
my baseline of entry was like $60. Now it's way more than that. It's actually more than that.
Yeah.
Like because of generics, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like it's probably triple or double. It's either double or triple from when I started back in Will Dress.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
So
Yeah, I've just completely like red pilled this game because.
but we're all bought in, so we
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like we
Yeah.
all have our generic crit. We don't care.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
just
does
hard to
suck for new
it's
players.
it's hard to bring people in. It's like, hey, like, come try out this game. You only need $80.
Yeah, you literally just for generic stuff that
Yeah.
you can sell, but you'll eat a loss.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, it's literally like come play this game, but you need $80. And you can argue, oh well, I don't want to play Elementaria, but they just released 2 new Stride decks, so
Yeah, you need them.
you need them. You need them.
Yeah.
Like and like yeah, like with Chronojet. Oh man, with Chronojet it was so bad. Like imagine not having Elementaria against Chronojet back then.
Oh
Like
yeah,
deleted.
you're dead.
Deleted, buddy. Deleted. Gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I also none of my main nation gates decks kind of I don't really like any of them. I think they're all underpowered except for Empoleon right now.
Oh, rank 8.
Yeah, I main Brent, so I
mhm.
mean, okay, you could tell me Bat, but Bat's fucking skyrocketed like
Mm-hmm.
and
I wanted to build that when he was like 30 cents a piece, but then he skyrocketed before I got the chance to buy him.
yeah, and I had Ox Monster Savioids, like plenty of them, but I just
Mhm.
sold all of them. Like I probably had like 6 copies, and I
Yeah.
sold all of them because I was like, I don't know. Like I wanted to build Archite, but then after her form came out and it was disappointing, I was disappointed.
And you just dropped it.
Yeah, dropped the whole Archite core that I had, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected Torrential to go up so much. I had like 4 FRs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, yeah, Vanguard can make you so much, man.
Yeah. No, it
Set
can
5
for
is
sure.
Set 5 is just disappointing. I think it's a very bad format, I think. Set 5 is a really awful format, in my opinion.
Because of Liel or because of something else?
Because of the fact that... This very simple fact that Levy Dress can hit you for 80k, which is unheard of. Like,
80K?
I don't... Yeah, they can hit you for 80. Have you never got hit by 80k before in this game? Because I hadn't until I fought that day.
I've been hit by 80k many times.
Okay, but like not from like trigger stack, just straight.
Oh no, yeah,
numbers.
yeah. I've played. I have been. Back.
What deck was it?
X Gallop.
Excalib?
X Gallop. Back in Stride. In standard.
In
Standard,
Standard.
I've hit people with 80k. Yes.
With what deck?
Silhouette.
Silhouette. Really?
Yeah. You persona ride, and then when you do your whole Legion thing, you get plus 30k to your front.
Wow.
Yeah.
How come Silhouette had no representation then?
I don't know. It's a sleeper hit, but I don't think that it stacks up very well because it doesn't have very many defensive options.
Oh no! Back when it was like actually when it first came out, when the other decks were the weakest.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
How come?
I don't know. Like the deck is super cheap nowadays still. So.
Well, it is, but I wouldn't play it now. It has no
Yeah.
new. It has no new energy stuff that's gonna keep it.
It has.
afloat.
Oh, it has a 5th attack enabler.
Okay.
For Energy Blast 3, and
Okay.
it gives your front row arms 5k. So you're on a normal turn. Your Vanguard is, let's see, 33 plus 10, 43. If you're persona riding, it goes up to 73 without boost.
Wow. Well, is it it's a 4 attack deck. I mean,
It's a
these
5
days,
attack deck now, and it has crit on swing, and it has a battle door.
I'm surprised.
Which is all and it's all Soul Blast too. So it's it's so easy to maintain, like throughout games. It's fun.
I've never seen a Silhouette list top ever.
Yeah, it's underrepresented. I wouldn't say that like if I don't think that it could stand up to levy dress and stuff like that, but it can hit 80k.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've played a couple of decks that can get like kind of high numbers, but not 80.
Yeah, well then, yeah, and Levy Dress, the squirrel thing, or whatever it does, it moves.
Yeah.
It moves and then attacks and boosts and makes it 80-80.
That's
some
annoying.
dumb shit.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
like-
annoying as hell.
I thought you would know, but...
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just Levy. Levy Dress is too broken. In my opinion,
Mhm.
Levy Dress is too busted.
That's
And, it's gonna be nearly impossible to kill the Reziel players because they're just running generic heater.
Mm-hmm. No,
That's
that's
just
fair
my-
too. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to. I was. I don't know how to properly. I don't know how to properly say what my position was with the whole Rezel thing. I think it was okay, but yeah, like with the way that the cards have just come out, that I don't think it was very good of a choice to give a card like that in the long run. Because Vita lets you activate the divine skill a second time, or no? How does that
I
work?
don't. I have no clue. I would think not, because the divine skill says once per. I'm pretty sure Vita just allows you to have a Gabwelius, and I'm pretty sure you get 4 drive turn. And if you have a 4 drive turn and you have all 8 of your crit triggers in your deck, or 7 or 8, and you have only half your deck remaining, so like you're gonna hit your crits. Like
Yeah.
you literally filter like 2 or 3 cards per turn minimum. So you filtered through probably like you should be at like in your 50 card deck by your divine skill turn. You should have less than half, especially because Reziel revives 2 Yogs every turn.
Yeah.
Or the other thing.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
Yeah, you're
The
not
dogs
killing a
are so
Reziel
annoying.
player. You're just not killing a Reziel. Like I cannot fathom a person filtering their deck that much and not eating all their PGs, like not just holding all of them. And not just hitting all their triggers. Like that's unfathomable. Like that's why I like playing Brankgate. Because I want to hit triggers. I like hitting triggers. So I was like, okay, Brankgate deck thins. I've never seen a deck thin as well as Reziel. Like I can't think of one. Like besides B Heroes. But B Heroes is kinda
B Heroes, yeah.
like
B Heroes is a good one. What else?
and
filters really
Archite, but Archite's dog water as well. Archite kind of does the same thing. Ava, but I think it literally I think that Reziel unironically filters better than Ava right now. I don't even think that's a base take. Like I don't. What do you think?
Ava. I don't even know what Ava does anymore. To be honest,
Ava
I haven't
lets
played against
you-
Ava in a while.
Ava lets you filter like 3 times a turn, like 4, maybe 4, because she does the blue laboratory. She does her base skill lets you look at top 3, just print it on the card. The laboratory lets you look at another one, and then you can call an Obscadite from deck. So that's like filtering 3, and then every turn that you write up, obviously you get an order. So, but Reziel, I mean. Obviously you need to draw the dogs and stuff, but you have Taith Fault, you have the Counterblast draw 2, you have the dog, and you have what's the one that's Soul Blast top 3. They have like 4 things that all go through the deck.
Soul Blast.
So. Yeah. She's
is that?
the night. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Let's see. Which night?
Shoot. I'll look it up. It's she's worth 15 right now, or something like that. Shoot. Huh. Okay, this one might get me stumped because it's been a while since I looked at it. It's Cadwalla, I think her name is. Let me see.
Cardwalla. Yeah. They're
I'm
still
pretty
like
sure that-
12, 13.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Rezile's running Cadwalla. I mean, like, I'm 99% sure they're running Cadwalla.
Probably.
Because it says cost, Soul Blast, and retire. Top 3, choose a grade 2 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal, put in your hand. You obviously want Gabwelius. You obviously want your Persona Ride.
Mm-hmm.
That's already good enough. But the fact is, you can also just choose to draw a card. So you just draw. You already have it. Great. Draw a trigger. Great.
Yeah.
So. But
That's fair.
yeah, not excited for this format. So when you're like, "Oh, we're hosting locals," I'm like, I'm just not excited for this format.
No, that's okay. We don't have we have one Rezel player who has been playing other stuff recently. And let's see. Lividress. No, we don't have any Lividress players who are active, at least, right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. We're mostly just playing meme decks. Unless someone's like practicing something weird for a regional. So feel free to jump in.
yeah. I mean, I've never
Yeah.
seen Discord locals for Cardfight Vanguard, which would be interesting. I would love, like, I kind of wish there were paid online, like even just CFA.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love there to be.
Yeah. To like
there.
with like prizing and stuff.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
With prizing, yeah, I'd definitely pay for that. Like $5 or $10 entry.
Yeah.
Prizing, sure, why not?
Yeah, that would be fun. I do it, but I don't have the means, sadly.
Well,
if I had
you
a
know
shop,
what?
I'd do it for sure because I'd have stock anyway.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're building Liel Amorta. I've never seen anybody play this deck. I assumed it was just bad.
It's all right. The new support's interesting, so I wanted to try it out because I haven't updated it since. But yeah, not sure. I don't even know what the new stuff does. So.
Oh, you bought it without knowing what it does? That sounds like me.
Oh no,
real.
I pulled these. So yeah, I just happened to get them.
Oh man,
Yeah.
boxes. I don't buy boxes, dude. I gave up on buying boxes. Come on, man.
No,
That's
it's fun. I just buy a couple and then just open them for fun.
the cope is minus 50% value. The reality is minus 100% value.
That's okay. I really don't care.
No, I hear that. I hear that. Trust me, I get it. It's the hobby, dude. You're like, I just want to open my box.
Yeah.
If I get something cool, cool. If not, adds to my collection. Oh, I'll trade it. Oh, maybe I'll buy a deck. I read something, it's cool. Whatever. Okay, I get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish there was a good Brent deck to play right now that wasn't the bat. And there's just none. Messiah will be good next set, though, apparently. So
Who?
I've been told.
Oh, Messiah. Yeah, I picked up the Stride deck as soon as I saw the new support coming out for it. I'm like, ooh, that looks fun. I can dust off my old Messiahs now.
Yeah, I like Messiah. Love Messiah. It's I wanted to play it during the format it came out in, but I never did. I played Gandiva and my list was garbage, so I lost. I lost miserably. My list was so bad back then.
What happened?
Moly. What happened? I just played a bad list and I lost.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think that was my fault. And also, I think, not gonna lie, Minerva was the best deck at that time. Set 8. I in my humble opinion, Minerva was the best deck. It was going to slaughter Jet. It was gonna slaughter because yeah, you will kill them through after they Fate Rider you if they force you to go first. That you might actually pull it off. But if you force them to go first, they're so cooked, man. They're so cooked. If you win dice roll, they're just Minerva, man. every CB's an attack. I mean, you were playing during then, right?
Yeah, I was playing during that. I didn't play much. I didn't play against many Minervas though. I just heard stories and I saw the topping results.
Yeah, Minerva was actually the best deck. Like,
Mhm.
unironically, the best deck, but it just didn't have much representation.
Yeah, because
Um,
she had a lot of draw because she was a waifu, but she also had the tax for the same reason. So I think that was the reason why.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of formats go unsolved if we look back at it. And I know that Minerva was the best deck, like, back then. I just know it was. But I could be wrong. I think Shoujo Doji meta was not fully solved either, because we had an Alden top at Philly. Yeah, and Alden got first.
Well,
I don't know if you know about that.
um, no, I did not know. But as an Alden enjoyer, that
Or
makes
I
me
think it
happy.
was I think it was Alden. Like what was the Divine Zeke Heater? It was an Alden form, right? Pretty sure.
Um,
It was the Divine Skill one. The Keter Divine Skill, but on the bad guy team, the possessed team.
oh yeah, yeah,
What was
yeah.
that?
It was the
It was
Alden one.
Alden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Alden got first at Philly, dude.
Yeah, because they turned Alden into pseudo Jewel Knights. And Jewel Knights is
Really?
good. Yeah, because you ended up getting like if you play a card over a rearguard with your Vanguard's ability, instead of the old rearguard going into the drop, it goes back to hand. So you're completely recycling everything, and then you're getting bonuses off of calling stuff on top of it.
Yeah. Well,
And you're
that's
calling
fair.
like 2 things or 3 things a turn, so you're just cycling tons of things. And then every time you like, I think the Triple R forum that came out alongside him gave 10k to whatever unit you placed on top of it, as well. And then
Well,
you drew also. There's like it's just a lot of draw as well.
and the Divine thing was all about intercepting and getting a bunch of shield too.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on.
I did not fight.
I have the new one here. Hold on.
I have not fought a single Alden player ever, and then I find out that it gets first place, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck, man? You're telling me that I've never I'm out here playing lyrical, because there was like 8 lyrical decks there was like 8 lyrical decks that all got support,
Mm-hmm.
new forms, everything. None of it's getting played. I'm sitting there thinking, man, I can win with my low key lyrical thing.
Yeah.
Lose to another lyrical thing, find out Alden's winning, and I'm just like, man, this everybody thinks it's just Doji. Like, this is just ridiculous.
That's it happens.
I
But
was
it's
like,
okay,
and then
because it's nice, because then the sleeper decks stay cheap, and then whoever like picks up on it gets rewarded with prices before the curve.
well, it's not nice because I'm bought into Brant, and I mean I have no upgraded triggers for any other nation, like none. I have
Oh
0.
wow, that's
Well,
unfortunate.
I didn't. It's not super unfortunate. Okay, actually no, I lied. I have lyrical because I bought. I'm lying. But I have lyrical and Brant.
Okay.
And lyrical is always waifu taxed
Mm-hmm.
unless and
Unless
Brant
you're
is always
Forsha.
unless you're Forja. Who's Forja?
Friends. The friends.
Oh,
decks.
friends. Okay, yeah.
Cheap as hell.
But probably not good.
Yeah. Triple drive restand loses 1 drive.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
5 drives in a turn is not the worst.
Oh no, you lose 2 drives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then we're
4.
back to 3 and 1. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the baseline for any deck right now is if you're decking a triple drive, it's probably bad. I said it. I know. I think that's a very fair baseline. The only exceptions, I mean, obviously, if you write something broken like, "Oh yeah, your opponent can't PG," obviously, I'm gonna take it back on that.
Yeah.
I think you know exactly what I'm referencing.
Mm-hmm. It's been the same reference since basically the day it was released originally too.
Yeah. I remember people saying, "Oh, that's gonna kill the game," and I read the thing and I was like, "Well, maybe. I mean, it has a crit on it, no PGs at all, not even Elementaria. How scary!" But he just is a glass cannon. I'm pretty sure that's how he lost in the anime too. He's just a glass cannon.
Yeah. That is how it works. I feel like everything's a glass cannon.
Actually, yes, I agree with that. There's not a
Yeah,
single
some
deck that
some are
isn't a-
just thinner glass than others. Like but everything is just a glass cannon.
Yeah, everybody's like throwing rocks at each other's glass and hoping that like a crit trigger comes out as like a steel beam or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a
Yeah.
rat race for crits
Actually,
since the
a
dawn
rat
of
race
time.
for crits. Yeah, since the dawn of time, it's been, oh, I have to take my opponent's first swing, grade 1 swing, and then they say crit all effects.
Yeah.
Literally, it's like I have to take this because he's gonna see me deny me, right? Every fucking deck, it's like I need to take a grade 1 turn swing. Or it's like, oh, I did it to my opponent, and then the opponent checks, oh, no trigger, oh, heal trigger. I'm like, oh, great, we're back where we started.
Yeah.
Love happens so much, man,
Yeah.
ridiculously.
But we come back
Uh.
every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I
But
see
yeah.
you testing the jank, I sing it to the beat of Breaking the Rock. Hope you're having a good stream. Thanks, Paladin. I don't know what song that is, but I'll check it out. Maybe I'll start singing it like that too. Oh. Where were we? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking about the dawn of Vanguard, the life of being a Vanguarder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pain.
Pain.
Every once in a while, everything resets and we don't know why.
Yeah, they're gonna reset standard. Maybe we'll see.
They'll call it V standard or D standard.
I mean, they killed my favorite format of all time, so I hope it died for something.
V?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love V. What was your favorite deck in V?
And Fenrir.
Mm-hmm.
It's only because I got into it after it died, like literally
Oh, I see.
So I didn't actually live the form. I started in standard. I told you I started in World Dress.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought a V deck. My first V deck. Dude, what was my first V deck? I already forgot, even though it's been a year. Shoot, what was it? I think it was. I think I actually was Fenrir. I think so, cause like so I was looking around the tier lists and stuff, and I was like, there's so much jank. But the top 3 decks are Go-Gurt, Anj, and Pirate. What's that pirate? Shoot, the Skull Dragon Turbo. We'll just say Skull Dragon Turbo.
Okay.
We'll just call her Skull Dragon. Those are the top 3 decks, and I think I picked up Fenrir, because I like stacking the deck. Love stacking the deck.
Stacking the deck is fun.
Yeah. Stacking the deck is fun.
Yeah, I played a lot of OTT.
Yeah. I think that was my 3rd deck. No, I had Hamsuke before that. But I had
Hamsuke is fun, too.
I had Hamsuke.
The deck is hard to play, though.
No, it's not. It's easy. What do you mean?
I don't know. I get a headache every time I play it. Every time.
Hamsuke is so simple. I think it's simple. I don't know. Just my opinion.
No, I can see how it's simple. I just get a headache every time I play it. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Okay, so I was. Someone let me borrow a Thavas deck, but premium. But premium.
Premium. Oh
And
my god.
then somebody I knew won with V premium with Thavas.
Wow. So you ended up picking up the Thavas deck?
Nope.
Oh.
Never played it.
Oh.
But then I was like, okay, I really need to get my own V premium deck at this point. So I went on TCG Player, and I hard bought Hamsuke on a Cyber whatever deal day. And yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. But Hamsuke was good. Yeah, I even bought some random, like some sword girl one that lets you call from soul a lot. That was like $15. I have so many V premium
sword
decks.
Sword girl
actually,
that lets you call from soul.
yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Was she a clan collection ace?
No clue.
Sarah, it was like something.
Yeah,
Sarah.
Sarah. I think it's Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah, she was
I
from the
bought
clan
that
collections.
deck for like $5, dude.
Damn.
Crazily
The
enough.
whole thing
Yeah.
for $5. Damn.
Yeah, I bought a whole V Premium deck for like $5.
That's nice.
Or like, yeah, that was crazy. The reason I joined the server is because I cashed out this guy's V Premium collection. I still haven't touched many of the cards.
Oh, it's Abian, I think.
Abian?
Deus, right? I think his name in the server is Deus.
I have no idea. I think Abian is him though. How do you know the him?
He was my teammate, and like he's an
Who's
old
your
friend of
teammate?
mine. Yeah, but he was my teammate at the last Springfest that I went to.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got
I
top
bought
8
his...
with waifu decks. It was great.
That's sick as fuck. That is sick as fuck. Yeah, so I bought his V Premium collection after I was buying like stupidly. Like I bought Lukier.
Yeah.
I bought
Just
oh,
getting
man.
everything.
I bought everything, dude. I was like, but I love Fenrir the most. And I did go this past spring BCS, and I tried to win with it, but I lost my dice rolls and I lost the games. That's how it goes.
That is.
So we lost the first 2 rounds. Lost one to Jewel Knights. Lost the other 2. Although against the Jewel Knights player, I kind of bricked. And then I lost to Anj going second because yeah, he set up Pearly Sister's turn too, man. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to take it.
Take
It's the only thing that you can do.
I mean, I was able to. I kept a heal trigger because I was being a smartass. So I think I kind of guarded it well. But then like, he just had the ability to swing me for like 60k. And
Twice.
Like, V Premium twice. And I actually survived a turn that I shouldn't have survived because I was able to pop it with the Fenrir tech. But then it was like, even though I had an extra turn, I couldn't kill him that extra turn. So then he just threatened me with 60k twice, and I was at 5 damage, and I had no CB, no resources, looped through everything. It was like, well.
It was over.
And then, because I lost the first 2 rounds, I'm not going to top 16 the side event, so, oh well.
You just dropped it from there.
I mean, I played for fun.
Okay, I see. But it was like the end of the aspirations.
Yeah, it was like the end. Like, I dropped out of Standard, dropped out of V Premium, and it was like, it was over. Yeah. You could argue, like, Tom, you should have played, like, Jewel Knights if you own Jewel Knights, since Jewel Knights is probably the best deck I owned in V Premium, like, on a power level.
Yeah, it is so strong. Like...
I mean, yeah.
It's just sad that it's no longer an event.
Yeah, I bought Abian's collection. Dude had so much, dude. He has so much that, like, in the collection. Crazy.
Yeah, he did. He, like, because I remember what made him sell it, too. I said, yeah, guys, V Premium's dead. He's like, fuck. Okay, time to put this on the market. He just he just pivoted right away. He got his top 8 with it. So he's like, okay, yeah, we're done. And then I gave him a standard deck. Now he's just playing he plays Flamglam like only now.
Flamvel?
Flamglam, yeah.
Flam? Wow, you gave him complete with like the energy generator and the upgraded triggers and the Elementaria.
Oh no! I just gave him basic stuff. Just enough to get just to get the itch, and then.
Yeah, I told him don't get in, bro. The generics are fucking ridiculous. You will struggle to try to enter. That's what I told him.
Yeah, they need to release nation collections.
I was like, dude, like, how are you gonna buy in? Like, seriously, like, because you asked me a little bit about it, and I was like, how, dude? Like, you need to shell out a lot. Like, I mean, yeah, you could use the money you got from selling me this awesome V Premium collection. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, because he gave me so many cores, dude. It was like, dude loved V Premium. He loved it so much. Oh, you could tell.
Yeah, it was funny because he started with just a Tsukuyomi deck, and then I told him that the clan collections got released, and if you bought 4, you'd have a playset of everything in the set. So he started buying 4 boxes of everything, and then splitting it with some of our other friends too. But he'd take like half of the nations basically, and then things. So he ended up with like you said, and like you've seen, just a shit ton of deck cores.
Yeah, so
have
many,
never
and
been used.
a lot of them have never been used.
Let's see. There's a Murakumo core in there. He tried once, called it ass, and then never touched it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he mainly. Let's see. He did have. Oh no, he gave the Spike Brothers to me. Yeah,
Man.
the main thing. Yeah, I got it. It was a Rising Nova core. I had to. I took it right away when he said that he
took
got
my
it.
Brant stuff. No.
No, it was Spike Brothers.
Oh, Spike Brother. Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Like,
He didn't have any Brant in the. Even though I know in V Premium Brant was ass, except for Volkswagen Turbo. But yeah.
Yeah. I found a way to make heroes decent.
Heroes
Yeah.
exists?
Yes. V
I didn't
Premium
even
Heroes.
know.
Hold on, let me show you.
I didn't even know it existed, dude.
Oh, the ability is ass cheeks, but the deck itself is hilarious to play. And if you if you're able to lock your opponent in, like if your opponent's deck doesn't have any field interaction, then they're basically fucked. One second. Let's see.
Yeah, I've
Let's
noticed
see.
the power level on what he actually sleeved though. Like the power level discrepancies are really bad.
Yeah.
There's a Beatrice deck that I'd say is probably the second one of the better ones in there that's playable.
Mhm.
Rule Knights again being the most playable thing.
Yeah.
Very great. The second I would say was the Beatrice deck because Skull Dragon Turbo is busted,
Mhm.
but
He never played it. He never played it. He just had it.
he never played
he never played the Beatrice. He just had it.
What?
I'm sorry. I was like demystifying all this shit, but yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
so what
funny.
decks did he? Oh no, I asked. No, he liked OTT.
He liked OTT.
Tsukiyomi.
Yeah,
he made that
he did have a
Tsukiyomi
back.
deck so high rarity.
Yeah, he did have a Battle Sister deck as well.
Yep, the
I
Battle
believe.
Sister. I haven't played that Battle Sister deck yet.
It's
I don't
fun.
think it's very. Is it very high power enough though? I don't think so.
Its list is basically what was topping at the time.
At the time in V Prim against
Yeah.
like Gogurt and stuff.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
that Tsukiyomi list was beating Gogurt.
Oh no, Battle Sisters. Sorry, I thought we were
I mean,
talking
that
about
Battle Sisters list was beating Gogurt.
It was getting tops. We were
Okay, it was
actually,
getting
yeah, we were thinking of taking it actually, but then I ended up taking Musketeers instead.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should check out that Battle Sisters. Recheck it out again. That's interesting.
Yeah,
'Cause I
because
thought
it's like 3 attacks, but the yeah, it's consistent as soon as you start locking it down.
Huh. Yeah, he also had Tetra Drive, which I was like, oh my god, Tetra Drive, so cool.
Yeah. Sorry to burst the bubble. But yeah, this is the hero of V Premium.
Flip it so I can read it.
Oh, let me. Can you read it at all?
Probably not.
Okay.
Kind of. I'm trying. I just see
I
that.
can read it for you. So it has its first ability is continuous. All units can only attack the Vanguard. Yeah, and then when it attacks, if your front row has 4 or more units, it's an Axle deck, obviously. Counterblast 4.
What?
Oh, until the end of that turn, he gets 10k, and then you counterblast 4. When your opponent would call from his or her hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 3 or more at the same time for the rest of the turn.
Crystal Luster. Okay.
Yes.
So it's Crystal Luster. He's
yes.
literally just a gimmicky crystal. So I'm assuming if I'm the opponent, I just gather resources, put you to 3 damage, and then just fuck you over by putting you at 3 damage. That's so dumb.
There is also like this is what makes the deck like nearly impenetrable because he has the if there's no field interaction because he locks it to Vanguard only attacks, and then this card gives all of your guardians an extra 10k if you have 5 heroes on the field.
Yeah, so won't the opponent just swing your rear guards?
They can't, because they can only attack the Vanguard.
Oh, the grade 3 says your opponent
Yes.
can only attack the Vanguard.
All units. So even your units, like everyone can only attack the Vanguard. So if there's no field interaction, like you can put down one of these and it's 50k shield.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Because your numbers don't matter. Because they have to guard 3 cards each time they guard anyway. So it's like, just keep going. And then you play Visited Ashiras that can restand itself on attack for a Soul Blast. So you're just forcing cards out of hand until they can't anymore.
What? Okay, so I guess your enemy is just defensive.
Yeah. And then
yeah, because if the attack was too weak. Okay, but this is
yeah.
actually cool. This is actually cool.
And then you can.
I feel like
I love this guy too. Farmed Gaius,
Oh my God.
3k base, 2 base crit. So you just put it on an Axel circle, the Axel 1 circle, and you swing with it. 13k, 3 card guard.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How stupid. I've never even seen a card that was 2 crit base. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
How fucking dumb. This is the definition of dragging your opponent down to your level.
Oh
of
yeah,
stupid.
I have a recorded video of me doing exactly that to a Lukier.
Oh brother.
Yeah, he had 7 lanes, but all of my things were plus 50, so I was just like, okay, 2, 3, 4. Well, I have triggers in my head. Okay, let's go through the triggers too.
This is AIDS. This is AIDS.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I can't tell like what the power level in V. Well, besides like you kind of can.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go off VG Paradox and try to figure out what the power level of certain decks are.
Yeah.
But like if only they just hit the top 3 decks, I feel like the format would be so diverse, so fun.
Mm-hmm.
If only they did that, man. Just hit Gurgit, hit Anj, hit the Skull Dragon spam, and let's
Yeah.
see what rises from the rubble. That would be so sick. I think there's a server that was trying to do a custom V Premium tournaments and stuff, but I never joined it, and I need to find it. But they're
Custom
doing
V
V
Premium
Premium
tournaments.
tournaments.
Interesting.
They are with custom band list, but I just never bothered joining. And I would have like the perfect collection for it, and all I have to do is just sleeve stuff up, but I'm lazy.
No, that's fair.
And I'm happy playing through my Hamsuke, my Fenrir, and I also stupidly, for no reason, I don't know why I bought it. I bought a shoot, what's that Stoicheia Flagberg, not Flagberg, but the other one, the other big guy.
The other
It's in
big guy.
standard. What's the other big guy?
Maelstrom?
Besides Maelstrom. I bought a dumb Maelstrom deck for
Oh.
V Premium. I don't know why.
Oh
So dumb.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was expensive.
V
'cause of the
Premium.
Asia Circuit
Yeah,
card.
V Premium Maelstrom made no sense to me.
He's not a very good
Yeah.
Vanguard. He's not. But I bought it for no reason.
I mean, I had the glories and I had the reverses, but yeah, the base Maelstrom made no sense to me, especially when they released the other 2. I'm like, this does nothing with these 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I should not have bought that deck. That was a dumb deck to purchase. Very dumb.
How much did how
Very,
much
very
did it
dumb.
cost you?
Basically, the price of the Asia Circuit ones,
Oh damn,
which was like
$20
Yeah.
a piece, maybe.
I bought like 3. I asked for only 3, so it was around like 50-ish, 60.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I spent.
that's
I
unfortunate.
overspent on that deck. I way overspent. That was dumb of me. That was so dumb of me. I was like, hey, it's cool. Sure,
Yeah.
fuck it. And then I actually played the deck, and I
Uh-huh.
was like, dude, my hands are cheeks. I have so many grade 3s. What's going on? What am I doing?
What's
like, how did
happening?
this shit talk? What, like, the power is there, but like not really. Like what have I done?
Yeah.
I also had my friend. I've played both. I built him Yasui.
Mhm.
And I also built him. Well, I bought him the Omega Glendios. Well, he paid for Omega Glendios
Mhm.
and the Yasui, but I kind of worked toward getting it for him, so I have a person to play V Premium with.
Mhm.
So, but Glendios is ass, kind of, and Glendios.
Yeah,
man, he never.
like
Yeah.
the only
Glendios.
reason Glendios was good back then was There were just less. There were fewer options back then. Nowadays, yeah, like at least, especially at the time. I mean, yeah, V Premium decks had evolved so far past the Omega Lock that it's like, okay. And you have to work so much harder to get the Omega Locks down, I've found in V.
Yeah, and the thing is, theoretically, you can never hit an Omega Lock unless your opponent calls at least one card. Because you only have 4 copies of the one that calls from deck.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's literally impossible to hit Omega Lock against somebody that knows what they're doing, because they'll just never call.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Exactly. Which is good, because I had already lived through the first Glendios era, and that was a pain in the ass.
G era? I know that.
No, like
Vanguard
Limit Break era. Like Limit Break era was so annoying.
What's Limit Break era?
That was the era that Glendios originally revealed in. The Link Joker Part 1.
The anime I watched?
Yeah.
What's Part 2? There's a Part 2?
Well, you kind of split it into 2, because the first half is Limit Break Link Joker, and then the second half is like the Legion Link Joker, where the main character switches over to Kai.
Okay, and Kai's just such a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's just such a cool dude.
Starts playing the Seekers like a Chad. Like, this is the real Blaster Blade. I'm like, yes. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I literally watched that shit last week because I was like, I'm quitting Vanguard. Like, I'll watch the anime just to see. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I appreciate this, but I don't own a G-era deck, and I can't play G-era. I actually randomly... So I kind of sometimes buy collections from people, just like, because I really like Vanguard, but also because... you can just keep what you want and sell I've kept all the V Premium stuff. But, like, I've not sold a single deck from the one I bought from Abian. But this guy was like, yo, I'm selling, like, a Chronojet deck and all this stuff. So, like, okay, bet. And for some reason, I have a freaking Stride-era Lukier deck. I don't know why the fuck... He was, I was like, I don't know, $20? He said, sure. So I'm sitting on this Stride. Dude, what era is that? Can you explain it to me? What this G thing is? Like, I have like G era. Yeah, like I guess Chronojet guy's the main character.
Yeah, so
and
Chrono.
I have all the Strides.
Yeah, Chrono becomes the main character. It takes place a couple years, or like a little bit after. After
Legion.
Yeah, after Legion. It switches and then it switches over. They learn about Stride Gate and everything.
What's Stride Gate?
Basically the ability that lets them. Wait, sorry. No, Stride Gate's something else. But they learn about like the ability to stride, basically.
Okay, so and now Ichi and all his friends are striding.
Yes, but the only ones that show up initially are like Kamui and them. Like Aichi's somewhere else, like after the...
Who's Kamui again?
Kamui's the Nova Grappler guy.
Oh, the Nova the younger
the tiny
guy.
kid.
Well,
yes, he becomes the manager of Card Capital 2.
Wait, of Card Capital 2, not the original.
Yes, and he becomes like the mentor to Chrono.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, and he plays Victor.
Victor. Yes. Okay.
Extreme Battler Victor, and I played the shit out of that deck. Oh, I loved Victor. I love Nova Grapplers. Oh,
yeah.
So
well,
good.
You guys got some lame ass bases now in Standard. Haha.
I know.
It's so lame, and I tried to play it on CFA, not knowing any of the background. I played it, and I was like, "Yo, energy charge or draw." Like, what the fuck am I gonna choose, buddy? Like, hello? And then you run out of energy, and then you're like, okay, but my opponent's never gonna take enough attacks for me to draw, and my opponent's never gonna die to these measly, pathetic fucking numbers when everybody's swinging 80k, and I'm swinging whatever the hell this is?
Yeah.
So,
it's unfortunate.
Pathetic-ass deck. Pathetic-ass deck. So pathetic. It's literally... I just... You gotta hate it when Bushiroad prints Vanguards and stuff that are like a set or two late. Like literally 2 sets late.
Yeah.
Like Bushy, this is 2 sets late. Like Nova Grappler would have been so great, say, I don't know, like in Mask era, for goodness sakes, man.
Yeah.
Like what is this? Like this would have been fun. Like, dude. Like
yeah,
I feel
there
like I
there
could
are
beat
some
that.
things that I think they could have shuffled around.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been saying it for a while, but I think that they're progressing really quickly.
Oh, they are. They 100% are. The shield is too. It's not enough now. It's PG or die the entire time now. I've been saying
Yeah.
PG or die for like the past like 6 months. Like especially when Divine Z started, I've been saying PG or die for so long. How the fuck do you survive a Varga, like especially in DZ1? How do you no just the Nui turn? How do you survive a Nui turn? Most people just can't. Like, how do you survive a
Yeah.
Nui turn? So, like that wasn't that like Nui was less PG or die. Like, how do you survive a Luard turn? How do you survive like these like win cons were just
Well,
unsurvivable.
I've gone through this before, and the answer, you're not going to like the answer, because the answer that Bushiroad gives each time is to nuke the format.
Yeah, once they're at a power level too high, they
they just nuke the
format,
format and like
and then they sell you new lower powered cards in their new format.
yeah.
And then they power creep it all up again, and they keep selling you new product. Like, but people are still gonna keep buying it because they want fresh stuff. It's basically a subscription at this point, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's why I'm taking a break, and I have that beautiful V Premium collection, and I'm just taking a break. And I also own a G era Lukier deck. Was it any good in G era, by the way?
Lukier,
no?
it saw play, but yeah, I didn't see much. Like I'd never seen Lukier players.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time people were
Okay.
just playing Harry because it was easier to complete at the time, right? Because you needed to like look for all the old Lukier pieces individually, whereas with Harry you kind of got like the core from the trial deck. So
Yeah, really? Wow. Because yeah. So G era is just that. Any spoiler? You willing to give me some spoilers, dude? Like are Korin and like Aichi together? Like I need some answers, dude. Because I'm not watching that. I kind of want to jump to V Premium. Actually, should I just jump to the V Premium thing and watch that?
Yeah,
you can watch that.
Yeah, because V Premium, I would say, is like the new canon for the Aichi to Chrono cast of characters, because it literally rebooted the anime. So
that universe. What happened to the original Vanguard universe?
nothing. It just gets written out. It's like all retcon to the new canon, basically.
So the new canon is the V Premium that I'm about to watch. And okay.
Yes.
And then they went to Will plus Dress after that for some reason. So why'd they go to Will plus Dress?
So they went from all the V stuff, because there's like V, and then there's like the What If series, the Magical Girl series, and all that stuff.
What's the What If series?
Not What If. Sorry. It's just it's like there's a mini spin-off series, I think, where the main character is Aichi's sister and another girl.
Oh, okay.
And Ibuki's
Okay.
there too, and they just like run into people. I haven't watched all of it either. I just again know the story beats. But yeah, they're magical girls. Here, I'll let me get it for you. Because I've always found it really interesting, because people ask me like, oh, I want to watch. How do I get into Vanguard? Like I always tell them, watch the first 2 episodes of any season, and it'll teach you. And they ask me, which season should I watch? Just watch the thing, and then it gets into like, oh, how many seasons are there? Well, it depends on which one you're talking about.
Because I'm probably gonna watch V Premium while I have all the V Premium cards and enjoy the fuck out of it. Be able to like look at the card and be like, hey, I own that. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, here.
Wait, so what?
So
Yeah.
it's Cardfight Vanguard Extra Story. Sorry.
So they did that.
It blew up.
Yeah,
in
then
my ear.
COVID hit, and then they read it into Will Dress.
Yeah,
And I
we
started in
went
Will
into
Dress.
well, it was Overdress first, and then Will Dress was the
Overdress.
second half of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here, there's I put I think it's the beginning of the
Ooh.
playlist. But yeah, it's Emmy and another magical girl, and they run into different characters as well. But yeah,
Okay.
I like V a lot. The V
Love
anime.
V. So this is Extra Fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that happens
Is that
after
Aichi?
other stuff. Yes, there is an episode where Aichi is Majesty Lord Blaster.
The Card of Miracle. Ooh. Ooh, that's the Angel Feather girl. That's Ren. That's Corin. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, cuz like with the end of okay, so you're saying that so basically after wow, the animation quality is so much better than
the original.
not the original. I guess they
Yeah,
really updated it.
They really did.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing it's because they found that a lot of people were joining because of the anime, so they had to really step it up. Because back then, right, like you'd have like the different color palettes for whether something was the Vanguard or a rear guard. Like if it was a rear guard, then it would just be like this weird off color. in the old animation, and I think they changed that here, or they at least made the battles look a little bit more interactive.
So yeah, Aichi. So it's just Emmy's sister. Aichi's sister is extra story, but there's no card fighting, or barely any.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy girl anime.
Huh.
Yeah, but it ties in, like a couple of extra things because I don't know if they show Majesty Lord Blaster in the new anime.
So as in it ties a bunch of things as in like what happens to the characters.
I think so. I think that's
Okay,
what this was for. Like I haven't watched it, so I don't know how much of it's like canon versus it just being like a side story in like an alternate universe. But,
yeah, I just
yeah.
I just know I have to watch V Premium, like so Vanguard 2019.
Yes.
Probably finish that, and once I finish that, I'll be like, okay, now I know all these cards.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'll probably know what good decks and what are bad decks, because obviously the good decks are all the ones in the last 10 episodes. Lol.
Yeah.
Lol.
Usually
Literally.
how it goes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, oh wow, Gurgit is the final boss. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. If Gurgit's the final boss, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off.
In the original anime, like Tayo went through quite a bit.
Tayo? Who's Tayo?
The kid that uses Gurgit in the show.
Wow.
Like he has
wow.
like he goes through like an entire arc, which is why Gurgit gets so much support because like this kid was fighting every couple of episodes. Just new support every episode.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But it's not even that made it broken. It was the ride fixers that made it broken. So what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. That's fair too. Well, we wouldn't. Well, which ride fixers? The V ride fixers?
Yeah, the V ride fixers are what completely busted the deck. Doesn't it give you the ability to call again for CV? And I'm pretty sure that's what breaks the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it just sucks because like all the other decks, like I would argue that a lot of them don't even use the ride fixers because they're name based.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the grade 2s definitely did help some decks more than others.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay because, right, like the decks that don't use them probably didn't need them anyway, but the decks that do use them probably already had that space open for like crappier options. So I think it was okay.
Yeah.
Like I've taken quite a few decks that I thought I would never be able to like use properly at all. I just tossed like a playset of them in, and then they work so well. Well, they work much better, at least. But sadly, yes, it does. It's still like just a straight up plus. So yeah, it does help. It does help already broken decks that have the space anyway.
Yeah. So then in the Avian collection, what is like, what should I be picking up or build like out of it? Because I know he has so much Angel Feather in there, but what is like the best stuff in there? besides what I've discovered, which would be the Beatrice. I didn't even know. I mean, he had MLB in there too, which is nice, but it's not the modern version. I'm pretty sure I need to throw Jewel Knight stuff in there to make it good.
Yeah, Jewel Knights and what's it called? Augustin?
Augustin?
Yeah, Augustin. There's a grade 1. I mean, I think it's a decent pickup just in case, but actually, no, never mind. I don't think it would work. But yeah, it's a grade 1 that restands if a blaster blade in front of it stands. So.
I'm pretty sure there's a VG Paradox list that I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
But it's there. Sure. It's there. It's Knight of Warhammer Augustus. Is that?
Yes, Augustus.
Yeah, when it's 12 cents. Yeah, when this spin blast boosts a unit with blaster blade, counter blast, discard. It gets plus 5,000 and drive plus 1. Okay. So you can give your Vanguard.
If you wanted to do something stupid, you could play Gansalot, like the V Gansalot, because it just gives makes any front row rearguard circles that your blaster blade is on a Vanguard circle, so you get your drive checks. So you can just have that in the back and just have.
Gansalot.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he's not good.
He's not? Does it cost too much?
No, he literally doesn't do anything else.
Huh.
He just makes your blaster blade circles Vanguard circles. That's it.
Huh.
Yeah. You get the drive checks, which is nice. Like, you could have 2 blaster blades in front, you just get 3 rows of drive checks. But that's it. Yeah.
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's not, right?
I mean,
like,
can
you
could
could
kill people?
Maybe. Like, if you, because the way that it works is that you're supposed to set up that extra you're supposed to set up that blaster blade swing to have that extra crit, because if you have 4 rear guards, then it gets a crit on Vanguard circle. So yeah, you'd be swinging for whatever the blaster blade is worth, and then if you had the Augustus in the back, you could counter blast 1 and give it an extra drive check just for fun.
Yeah.
With the crit.
Yeah,
but that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the combo.
MLB
is kind of like... Sorry?
MLB's kind of what?
Oh, yeah. MLB's kind of like... It's... Because it got released and then never got anything else to help it. So I'd say that's kind of its final form. Because every other piece of blaster support that came out after was for... What was it? Shadow Paladin blasters, and
Revengers.
Revengers. Did we even get? Oh yes, we did get Revengers. But yeah, there was no like support for MLB after it got released.
So then, what the fuck was Aichi doing the whole anime?
Oh, he was playing different versions of Alfred and the Gansalot.
Alfred.
In the new anime, sorry to spoil you a little bit, but he never goes into MLB until he does not go into MLB until Vanguard Extra Story, and that's why he's there. That's why he's dressed as the thing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm watching Revival. I'm looking at Revival. It says King of Knights Alfred. That's the one?
Well, that's his first Vanguard. He goes from King of Knights to what comes after King of Knights? He goes into what came after that? Oh yeah, Miyagi. So it was King of Knights, and then Alfred. I think it was Exiv. Was Exiv the?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just watch it. Okay, and I'll be like, okay, Aichi, you just. But I've known that Aichi's like. Even though Aichi is scripted as fuck to win, I know his Vanguard was always trash in the actual card game. Like, I know it was complete ass the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, I was told that his deck was ass the entire... Dude, I imagine... From watching the anime, though, I imagine it must have been AIDS with the quintet walls. I bet the quintet walls were like $30 a pop.
No, they never got expensive. Because it was too much of a risk. Because you're throwing a tenth of your entire deck onto the field and you're not even sure if you're getting like enough value, because things at that time were swinging for like decently high numbers. So
Really?
like, yeah, PGs were almost always, at least, like there were some decks that leveraged quintet walls pretty well, but it never was like the mainstream thing to use.
Was a
They never
quintet
got
wall a
expensive.
cent? Was a
s-
quintet wall a sentinel?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind. PGs
Yeah.
are better.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, so they
Never
never
mind.
replaced PGs.
Okay, and then PGs were expensive as hell back then, right? 'Cause I heard that PGs used to be expensive as hell.
They did used to be expensive as hell, because you wouldn't get them in trial decks.
That's so dumb. See,
yeah.
they were already milking people back then. They
Yeah.
still milk
The
people
the,
now.
the model's gotten much better. We at least get like play sets of things in trial decks, but now the problem is everything else
Yeah.
doesn't have any fucking abilities anymore.
Oh right, yeah. They'll give you the
Yeah.
abilities one.
Yeah.
Nah, giving you worthless ability sentinels and no, dude, no, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah,
But they were giving away
I'm okay.
an easy one.
Yeah, I'm okay with I'm okay with having like regular PGs and then like the upgraded PGs, because at least the upgraded PGs now are only single Rs. They used to be double R, which was even more of a pain in the ass, which is why they were so expensive too back then. When they dropped down to single Rs, or when they dropped like when they created like the better version of PGs, like back then, like GPGs were the best, because they because they countercharged. If you had a copy of that PG in your drop zone, you could countercharge.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
They never mentioned that in the anime.
In the G anime?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
They did though.
They did?
They did, yeah. You could check it out. Like, you can search Lady Cyclone. She was the one for Nova Grapplers. But yeah, they ended up like making like archetypal specific like sentinels and stuff like that, which was really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it was okay for them to make like the generic original like discard one to nullify everything type of PG, and then have the other one still be like a higher rarity. Because the main thing was to get people feeling safe enough that they could even play, because that was the main issue for like a lot of the younger kids in like our community, like going back to that, like they didn't have the money for perfect guard for Sentinels. So and we'd have like some guys that came in, they were like fucking medical doctors, they got the money. Like, what's a children's card game deck to someone who has like their entire financials figured out, right? Like there was a very big discrepancy. And yeah, obviously there were like there were very clear patterns in who was winning, but the decks were always very varied. Like they would, for example, like when I first started playing, it was BT8, like just BT8. So at the time it would have been like, what was good at the time? 2013, like Spectral Duke. Yeah, whatever. There was like a specific meta already, but like there would only ever be like one or two people that played the meta. Like a lot of the times, like they'd have like super tricked out decks for like Tsukuyomi. Like, they'd have like 4 SP Tsukuyomis, but it's Tsukuyomi. Like, okay, like yeah, I can do this. I'm I'm a broke college kid. I don't have any money. I got my budget deck with my Aichi style Azel in here. I got one of every key card in here, but I think I can do this.
And then you win.
Yeah, and then I'd win, because it's Tsukuyomi, and I'm calling shit every turn. Well, not every turn. I only got to call shit for like 2 turns, because the call was Counterblast 2 at the time.
And also, how is premium like formed? Like, is it just they have a stride gate in Chrono?
Yeah. So they end. Yeah, the end of Legion happens, and then they go into G. Oh no, there's the Messiah movie. So the Neon Messiah movie.
Okay.
and that is where they originally introduce Ibuki with deleters. And then Aichi gains the ability to stride, because they do a 2v1 against Ibuki. So it's him and Kai versus Ibuki. They're both losing, and then he gets the ability to stride, and he strides it into Harmonix Messiah for the first time ever. And then, the movie concludes. Then after that, there's a time skip, and that's where Chrono basically picks up the Chrono Jet deck.
And then that's where it officially goes from the oldest era G into Premium?
No, that's where it goes from pre-G, so Legion, into G.
Okay, into G.
Stride, yes. Into the Stride era.
G. And where does Premium era start?
Premium era doesn't start until V starts, because that's what G turned into. Because G was standard, right? Like, we didn't have a name really for it until after V was announced, and they said that all the cards before that were basically getting phased out into a different format. So they ended up
V Premium.
Yeah. So V Premium was standard at the time, right? Because it was the newest format. And then G became Premium. And and Bushy just labeled it as Premium.
And I have a G deck, a G Lukier deck that I foolishly bought.
Yes.
And it's crazy because all the triggers are 5k and the strides are like triple drive, but they're basically worthless.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
It's weird, right? You're like, it's like looking at a time capsule almost.
It's so weird. I played it against somebody who was also playing G, and I won because he ran out of strides. Lol.
Oh man, it's funny too because when Stride started, you only had 8 Stride spots. You only had a Stride deck of 8, a G zone with 8 cards. I mean,
wait, so I cheated? Did I have too many G cards?
Oh
you
no.
Only have 8?
In the beginning, and then they added G Guardians, and then they kicked it up to 16.
Okay, yeah. I have 6. I'm pretty sure I have 16 in there. Do you have a G era deck?
I do.
Okay, I would play against your G era deck, but not right now though. It's getting late.
Okay.
I would play against your G era deck, but I don't know how good
to. I have to put it back together.
Well.
Oh, not really put it back together. Like I have it here. Oh no, not in here. I have it in another deck box. It's just not in sleeves anymore. But yeah, I have a Night Rose deck. Actually, it was the last. Oh no, that's not true. I had an Alt Mile Brave deck from DBT 15, set 15, and I loved that deck so much. Like there's just a rush of only having 3 cards in your hand. Like needing to only have 3 cards in your hand to activate anything on your field. It's crazy.
That's
the rush isn't. That's why they called it Brave. You had to be fucking brave to play the deck.
That's interesting. I wouldn't mind it. That sounds cool. But exactly 3. So when you hit a drive,
3 or less. 3 or less. 3 or less. Like a lot of it was like on activation. So you like yeah.
Okay.
So you would have 3, and there were cards that like. You could call and then bind cards in your hand until you only had 3. So there were things like that came out too, but it was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was an exhilarating time to be brave. It's like Vanguard on crack. You know, you're just on edge the whole time.
Yeah, you're like, I could really fuck this up right now. And just,
exactly.
Like completely lose out. Like just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny too. Like. The way that Vanguard's evolved, it's hilarious. Like going back to the quintet walls, like sometimes if we were trying to build a deck and like we really just didn't have the money for PGs, we would buy the quintet walls literally just so that we could top 5 a PG and then discard another thing off the quintet walls. That's literally all we use the quintet walls for, or at least like what do you call it? We relied on them for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you were quintet walling, counterblasting, hoping to hit.
Hoping to hit. Yes. Yes,
that's
exactly.
So dumb.
Yeah, that's just how life was back then. Like if you couldn't afford it, because I was also living like in the Philippines, right? So like financial situations are really different.
Yeah, and you guys didn't have TCG player back then.
Yeah, so we didn't. Exactly. Like, so the only supply that we had originally was our our shop, and our shop was the only one in our city that supplied Vanguard. So literally everyone who wanted to play Vanguard had to go to that one store, and it was nice because our player base grew like quite substantially. Like I was there for the first official sanctioned tourney, all the way up until like I graduated.
How would you price cards then?
Well, they would price cards based on the U.S. market. So they'd go onto TCG Player and then like do all the calculations
so TCG
there.
Player existed back then.
Oh well, they would go at the time. They would go on to what? It was either Card Market. Yeah, it was Card Market or TCG Player or eBay. Like sometimes they go onto eBay, like if they thought that like prices were too low, which would hurt us because usually, obviously, prices on eBay were a little bit higher.
Yeah. The people would just they would still sell the cards.
Yeah.
If there was a market. Yeah.
Yeah, but like getting commons and single Rs and some double Rs were always like really easy. They'd like price it down for us so that we could afford it. But like the triple Rs, they kept at market value for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have so many V Premium, and I'm gonna definitely be playing V Premium forever since it's an eternally dead format.
Mm-hmm.
As long as like you know people are willing to play V Premium, it'll never really die.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And
that's your girl.
Yes, I will always play V Premium for this deck. I love this deck. In our top 8, I was 5k away from being able to survive the final attack of an Ange turn. They were swinging at me for like 55, and I could only make 53. I was like, shit. But I had him cooked in the I knew I had him cooked in the next on the next turn because he only had his drive checks in his hand, and we were both at 5 already. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I could have definitely won.
Oh,
yeah,
that's tough.
But she played so well. I love Cecilia. It's so good.
Cecilia?
Yes.
That's the name of
the Musketeers.
The Musketeer.
Yes.
Okay.
I pulled both of these too.
So you actually opened those back in the day of V Premium and you've been playing it ever since.
Yeah.
Damn, so that means that those decks survived for like 3 years of tournament play.
Which ones?
Like Musketeers, like you must have gotten a lot of good value out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because, like, I didn't think that Cecilia was going to be that good. At first, because like the first wave of support for Musketeers were okay, but then, yeah, when the clan collection stuff came out, people started playing Vera, and then yeah, the Musketeer support was just, yeah, it just got so good. But it wasn't good until we started getting the clan collection stuff. So basically, like the format was basically on its way out by the time it like got to shine.
And then they made the clan collection stuff.
Yeah.
Killed V, made standard.
Yeah. I got my top.
So,
I got my top. So that's all I'm happy about. Like,
if standard ever dies, all the lesson to learn is buy your favorite Vanguard that you think is going to get support, and you'll get to play it in tournaments for the next 3 years.
Yes.
That's freaking awesome.
Pick a waifu.
Pick a waifu. Well,
if anything, no. This is how it works though. You have to pick a waifu because the waifus are what get like consistent support.
Oh god damn it! No Gurgit. Well, Gurgit doesn't count because
he's a himbo. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like look at it. All the waifuable or the husbandables. I don't know what you call it the other way around.
Husbandables.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but all of those units always get good support. You look at it historically. Like you look at
Ange, bro.
Ange, Night Rose. You got Thavas. Look at Thavas. That guy's a piece to look at, right? Like who else? Who else?
I don't know, man.
Minerva.
Okay,
right?
Minerva. Regalia of Norn. What?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Right. You just pick a waifu. You can have some side pieces, you know.
Yeah, look at
like
Jewel Knight.
Get a
Jewel
robot,
Knight.
get a dragon, get a robot deck, get a dragon deck, get a demon deck. But yeah, the core should be the waifu deck.
Gosh darn it.
Yes. that is how.
terrible.
At least if you're playing
How-
lyrical, it's easy, right? You just have to wait once a year.
Yeah, it's true. Wait once a year on the lyrical thing. But I'm pretty sure they're getting rid of lyrical sets. I'm pretty sure they said they are. Like, I'm 99% sure they're not releasing another lyrical set.
How do you feel about that though?
How do I feel about that as
Yeah.
someone that just got in standard? And I mean, I think that's better because, to be honest, like, is lyrical really special to the point it needs its own set, and then it's impossible to get that kind of stuff because like, there's like, oh my gosh, dude, there was like that lyrical set made so many decks.
Yeah.
There were just so many decks.
Yeah.
Like, the community doesn't even care about like 60% of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just so much crap in there. Like, it's a really bad for the shops, and the shops are what keep the game alive, and the shops are basically forced by the suppliers to buy some of it, and you know, the hits aren't good because there's too much stuff. It just doesn't make sense. So it's good that it's gone. But what do you think?
Well, how would I think? Because the way that I see it is, I feel like it's kind of the only way, like outside of like destined ones, fated ones, and whatever like other main line stuff that they get. It's the only other way for them to be able to pump out like the idle stuff.
Okay.
Because if they were to add, like, let's say that we never got a lyrical set, like, ever, right?
Okay.
And lyrical was just getting released alongside the main nations.
Okay.
Like, which decks do you sacrifice?
Well, the thing is,
Because
it
you
doesn't
can't have
matter
all
how-
of them, right? Like,
Well,
at
I
most
would
per
argue,
set you can have, you can probably put out 1 or 2 new ride lines.
I would
So-
argue screw the new ride lines because we don't
Mhm.
need new ride lines. We need support, dude. A lot of decks need support right now. So many
Mhm.
decks need support right now. You could probably guess like probably every mask deck that
ever exists.
needs
Yeah.
supports right now. We need so much
Yeah.
support. And
I mean,
what
with
yeah.
masks,
Like, do we
I can
need
see.
new ride lines?
I don't think so, but that's the thing too, right? Like I mean, no, there were, like, how many new ride lines were there in the new set? There were like what, 6, 8, 6.
In the newest DZ5?
Yeah,
No
and the
idea, but
latest.
I think it's
No,
like
no,
4 or 5.
the what do you call it? The last lyrical set that we got.
The last lyrical set? I think
Yeah.
there was like 3.
3
Wasn't
new
there,
ride
like, 3?
lines. Let's
Wasn't
see.
it Flam and then some other
Sajita.
girl and then some other girl?
No, in the last lyrical set.
Yeah, wasn't
Like
it like
the
3
one
or
for
4?
no, there was, let's see, there was Coral, there
Oh, Coral.
was Sajita,
Which,
there was Vert.
okay.
Oh yeah, it might have just been the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it also heavily power crept so that in everything at locals
Yeah.
all you see is lyrical,
Yeah,
which is
that's
not good.
yeah, that's my problem too. Like, having lyrical get their own thing, like,
And
at
then
a
it
different
ruins locals.
time, it really does overtunes it, because like that's kind of been the state of Bermuda Triangle players since the beginning too, because they've had their shit like separated ever since. They've never had the idol, like, yeah, the idol clan or nation with other sets, which is why when they started releasing them alongside in like Divine Set 1, I was surprised. And I was confused when they didn't include it in Set 3, but then they're back for Set 4, and then they're back for Set 5. So that's really weird to me. But yeah, like, there's always that, because of the timing of the release, it's always Bermuda or Lyrical gets like heavily overtuned for like a couple of months, and then it evens out, and then they're back to being behind, which I don't know.
It needs everything. I just want them to like start printing sets that are only focused on support for old decks. That's it. Like, I just wish they stopped printing so many worthless common. Like I literally throw away. So I'm sure you do as well. I throw away so many commons, and I don't even buy. Like I don't even buy boxes, and I'm still throwing away commons all the time.
I use a lot of my
Like
bulk for as for propping stuff up. I just use them as columns for like structure on
yeah,
tables and things like that. I just like have extra little
yeah, but
shelves.
there's like a limit though.
Yeah.
Like all these worthless commons, dude. There's just so many worthless
Mhm.
commons that they print. It's like, oh, you get to CC, you get to soul
Yeah.
charge, you get
Yeah.
to counterblast and do this.
Yeah,
You discard this card, you can call it worthless. Oh my god.
yeah, we've gotten some like and why can I not talk? But recently we've been getting a little bit better. Like we've been getting like generic blitz orders and stuff like that, which are like decent. Like I wouldn't say that they're
They
great.
never see play though. They never see play
Well,
because they're
maybe
never worth it.
well at the highest level for sure, but like just for people who want to put something in a deck, then I think it's okay. But like, because if it is a common, like we can't expect to see it in like a competitive deck 100%, right? Like, because if a common is that good, then it's not going to be a common anymore, right?
I mean, I just don't. I just like the only time they give us support is also when if it's a promo. The only time, like literally, the only time old decks get support is in the form of promos,
Mm-hmm.
which is good and bad.
Yeah.
It
One-
makes it so
Mhm.
that it's too expensive, and it also kind of makes it so that, but it also at the same time makes it so that going to locals feels worth it. So
Mhm.
I don't know how to feel about that. I do just want like sets with more support. Like I wish
Mhm.
they cut commons out and just gave even more support to so many older decks. Like even if it
Yeah.
brought them up to like a level below, it would just be
Mhm.
great if they could just do that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree. Like I think that we could do with like decent like non-game breaking support for older decks as commons, because it's weird because back then we got commons that were like actually useful, like actually decent. Like there were like especially like during limit break, there were like temporary damage dealers and stuff like that you
Oh.
could use, and they were common. Like you counterblast one, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone, and at the end of the turn, you return you return a card from your damage zone to deck. So
Sounds
like,
like Angel Feather.
yeah, that was a common, and that was available for everyone. And there was a grade 1 version of it and a grade 2 version of it. And like we went from quality of grade 1s of that to like to what we have now. You know, like it's really sad. Like there are some hits, right? Like the ones that are like draw utility and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I when D first started, one of the things I said would be really good for that I think would be really good is having like nation sets, like nation extra boosters, so like half boxes. And like each nation would get one. And you know, there's like a large player base for each one. And you'd be able to just get reprints out of it. What do you think of a model like that to get support for old decks? Like
Half boxes?
yeah, half boxes for specific nations.
Half boxes for specific nations. That's interesting, but I feel like it would also lead to the overtuned. I'm seeing this nation at the locals every.
Oh, that's fair.
Wouldn't it be the same issue as the lyrical?
I guess so. But
Yeah, so
if it's all for old decks though, would that be okay? Like if we're not introducing anything new,
I
like,
guess
as a deck
I
concept, so to speak.
I think they would have to do at least two or three nations at a time if they wanted to do that.
Kind of like or maybe they could do something along the like the clan collection thing, right? They have like 2 volumes that come out in a pair, and then each volume has half of the clans each.
Yeah, like I'm like dude, like I can think of so many interesting decks like that just never got anything. Like Thegria, for example. Like all the I never understood. Like all of them are glitters. They're searching for this. I read those and I was like, what's the lore behind this? I don't get it.
Oh, you have to
And
read
then
the
scrapped.
Cray Cross epic, yeah. Have you read it?
And then it's scrapped. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a series. It's been translated on the wiki, so you can read the I think it goes up to chapter 9 or something.
It's like, oh, she's seeking the fire regalis. She's seeking this. And then they had regalis pieces and I'm like, okay, great. To me they're just generics. I'm sure there's lore behind it, but whatever. It's just an expensive generic.
Yeah. The anime they really should make an a unit-based anime to flush this stuff out better.
Yeah, Ava, Tamiura, and Thegria. I don't know what the other glitter ones. Rorwa.
Yeah,
I think there's one for every nation, probably.
Yeah,
I think it's one every nation.
Yeah, so it's Ava, Thegria,
Tamiura,
Michu.
Michu. I own Michu. No way.
Michu's a glitter.
Michu's a glitter.
A chaos for dark states.
And chaos. Yeah.
Chaos for dark states.
Yeah. I play Michu. And I'm yeah.
How are you, Snow?
Good. Just been busy today. Saw you guys in here. Figured I'd hop in and hang out for a few.
Hey, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, we're just going through stuff. I gave the link. What do you call it? I gave the link of the extra story If anime to Tomerator, and he's intrigued that Aichi never rides into Majesty Lord Blaster in the remake anime.
Ridiculous, by the way. He was doing nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
He was just being a high school kid.
In
the original one, they're flying all over the world.
Yeah, literally. They had that Asia circuit that I didn't watch. All I watched was Link Joker and Legion. That's it.
Yeah.
I skipped the first 3. I said, screw this.
Link Joker was I found Link Joker to be the most memorable because it had Break Your Spell as the opening theme song, and every time it came on during a sanctioned tournament at our card shop, everyone would just start screaming it at the top of their lungs. Then it was just a zombie epidemic too. It's like, are you strong? I want to fight you. And then you just lose, and then you start asking people if they're strong. You imagine you go around today, you start asking people, are you strong? How many people punch you in the face just? It's not a reflex.
Name of the intro? I probably didn't even enjoy
the intro, Break Your Spell, Vanguard.
Break Your Spell.
Yeah, it's the one that has the crazy organ playing in the beginning.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, I have the seed of, and then I hope Link Joker becomes its own clan, blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. The ending was interesting. I liked it.
For Link Joker?
Yeah, the ending of Legion, when they find they're like, okay, we split up the seed. I was like, okay, I don't know why they just retcon this and go into V. Into V, but sure, I'll watch V soon. See, hopefully him and Corrin get together. That's all I care about. As long as him and Corrin get together, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I think they get together. I googled it. I got a yes. So.
Okay. Because from what I remember, it's kind of ambiguous. But they do show up together. But he also shows up with the Shadow Paladin witch girl from Legion too, after the time skip.
Oh, really? She becomes a mainstay.
Kind of. She becomes his traveling companion. Because he comes back with in the original anime, right? He comes back with Blaster Blade Exceed. Comes back looking like a frickin' priest. Oh. Yeah.
Wow. Was her deck any good? Because I always thought her deck was one of the better ones.
Witches? Yeah, it was annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I thought I was like,
because you're just transmogging. You're just transmogging your opponent's field. It's annoying.
Yeah, I was like, why does this witch deck seem so good? while
Mhm.
Regalia seems so the thing about Legion is the characters, like, they just get steamrolled by the Quatrain Knights so bad.
They do.
They get wrecked so bad.
They do.
Oh my goodness.
honestly-
they get mollywopped.
Honestly, you looking at their decks, it makes sense because Bluish Flame was annoying as fuck for so long because of Ketchgull Liberator. That guy was the search and cycle on that guy was so annoying, and you also had to deal with stand triggers. Like, you young whippersnappers don't remember how it feels to fucking get stand triggered on. Oh, shit was great when it happened, when you were doing it to somebody. But
I always thought Big Bang Knuckle was good though. Board wiping, that must have been sweet.
Brawlers was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
don't know how strong it was. I don't know how he kept fucking losing, because he's like, yeah, I retire your whole field. And I'm like, okay. But then the opponent, all he does is Legion. Where the fuck is he calling all his units from?
Yeah, because it's
like, where is he
Naoki.
getting all his units?
Naoki's not smart, which is why he'd never.
So they just write him into being stupid. But I don't know how he's losing if he's dumb. All he has to do is keep swinging. It's probably because they keep swinging rear guard for no reason. I think that's it.
He had crits with no. He had crits and retire, but no guard restrict. So it was really easy to get around.
So that was
that was kind of how it felt with, like, playing against brawlers as well. Like, I played Big Bang Knuckle, and
you played it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
played it very briefly. Like, I had it for a little bit, and then I stopped. Yeah, and I stopped playing for a bit, and I came back for G. So, yeah, it was cool, but yeah, it wasn't very effective because the numbers weren't great, and the front row attack was nice as well, but like in matchups where your opponent didn't even have a front row anymore, it didn't really matter. So that's how I felt about it.
Yeah. So
I played
hopefully...
Nubatama. There was a promo Nubatama Legion pair, and that was really fun because you just bind cards off of your opponent's hand and then Soul Blast to send it to the drop zone.
Oh, Shiranui? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, not Shiranui.
Not Shiranui.
Not Shiranui. Fucking Shoujo Doji? Wow.
Yes.
Dude, they recycle.
That's why I play Shoujo. It's just my nature as an old Nubatama player. Like, and this guy too. Like, yeah, I did. I played a lot of Shura Stealth Dragons.
You must have done very well this past format. Then you must have been flourishing.
Oh, I no, I don't play Shiranui. No, it goes against. Oh, I only play it for fun or if people want to practice against something. Like, I don't take it out during these tourneys.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, during, like, locals, you must have been, unless you don't go to locals.
No, I don't get to go to locals. I work every evening that my local shop has a tourney. So my only locals is here. Hello?
Oh, my internet crashed.
Oh. We're back.
Yeah, I was saying, no, don't you go to locals if you own Doji?
Oh, no. No. This is my only locals. I don't, I work, like, whatever time, like, usually 10 a.m. till, like, 8 p.m. on a good day. So
you
I never get
to
time.
go to locals.
I'm never free to go to locals, yeah.
But you still buy all the decks, okay.
Yes.
Understandable, I guess. And then you go to regionals with the decks, and then you try to win.
Yes.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah. Plus, like, yeah, whenever we go somewhere, I just bring a deck with me just in case. I can stop by a local shop, and trade some stuff.
I see.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, I mean, I would probably, I honestly kind of wish there were more locals or at least more players. Like, you would think, right? So I'm from New York. You would think that we have like the most insane locals thing, like the biggest locals. What's the average like locals like when you went? I don't know how long it's been, but what's the average player count?
Even at larger ones, it's like 10 to 15. Like the big ones in Texas, like in the hubs of where the regionals are, generally never more than 15 to 20 on like a big night, and then
Really?
average nights are like 10 to 15 in those big regional hubs of like
Damn.
Texas. Houston and Austin. I don't know if that's going to be the same for everywhere, but Houston and Austin have some really shitty communities. They're just not nice people. And so the communities have just started to die. Like even at its peak, like 20 to 25 tops at either one that I ever went to. But like it's just started to dwindle because everybody's just rude.
Miserable.
No one's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. It sucks, man. Especially when the miserable people spend the most amount of money to buy the best deck.
Yeah,
Terrible.
and then they make you miserable as well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For
So at my NYC locals, so we have quite a good amount. Like I would say we have probably 4 or 5 different ones. And the most common one is a Sunday one that's at 1 p.m. And for that, it'll be like 8 to 10. And if it's
really?
if it's, well, not 8 to 10, maybe 8 to 12. But when it's like a Vanguard, you know how the app says like store championship or match champion? When it's those, for Divine Cup, I think it was like 20 something or 30, which was very good.
The shop challenges and everything end up being like a ton of people, but the average weekly tournaments, I feel like, it depending on where you're at, it's all just based on the community. There's no one out here in Colorado. I went to one. I'm not going to drive 2 hours every day, every Saturday to go play in a tournament with 4 other people that don't like the format that we're playing. Like every time I'm there, they're like, "Oh, we're going to play premium." I'm like, "All right, see you later." Not going to happen. But I just Bushiroad, I feel like needs to give a little bit better support for local tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh was also kind of bad, but it was because Yu-Gi-Oh was killing its own game. It became tier 0, so I quit immediately, and I assume that the locals were dying out because of it. But yeah, even in New York, Vanguard's not all that. Like even in one of the most I would say populated places in the world. Vanguard.
Yeah,
is not that.
My history with Vanguard's really different, because the numbers are very different now, but like when I started playing, the shop that I went to was the only place in our city that played it, that supplied the game. Like everyone else was just Magic or like just Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. And the shop got official store status, and they started with doing like mini tournaments. They weren't like sanctioned events, but they were just like intro tournaments, and we would get like 8 to 10 people each time. And then by the time that like sanctioned tournaments, like we got like actual tournament support for sanctioned tournaments and all the promos and everything, we would average about 20 to 30 people every week, twice a week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man,
I wish that too, because like I eventually got very bored with the locals, simply because I knew it was the same 10 to 12 people
every
roughly.
single time. Yeah.
Not only, but it's like their skill level. I'm not gonna say these people suck. It's more like even though Snow, I know you kind of wish that you would have a consistent 10 to 12 that you could get. For me, that would be like an hour bus ride. I could ride a bus for an hour to go to a local. I could have done it today at 1, and it would be 10 to 12 people. The problem is that I already know, like, and this is not like an ego thing. This is just like, I already know that a lot of them are, so half of them are playing like casual decks that are just not good enough. Because, they just didn't want to buy in. Like, they might have a DZ freaking 1 deck, for goodness sake. DZ 2 deck. So I'm like, okay, they're kind of probably discounted. And then once I get to the top tables, because it's only 10 to 12, I know there's roughly like 2 or 3 people that are going to probably smoke me because it would be Levi Dress or Reziel I'm dealing with, and I have Michu. So I'm either going to get third, I'm going to sack my way to first, highly unlikely, or I'm not going to top because I'm going to go X2 against the same people that top 4 every time. And I've been that person when I had a better deck. Like, I've been the person to go to every locals and, like, get first, or get third.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, like, it kind of becomes, like kind of stagnant. You know, as a player, it becomes, like, kind of stagnant. It's like, whatever. Like, going to weekly tournaments is whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to, like, the 30-person cup, and then you really hope. But then that's, like, once a month, so you kind of have to plan around that.
Yeah.
Which I guess is okay. But if you're spending $200 on a deck, wouldn't you, like, wish to be able to play it more than just once a month? You know?
No, because then I get burned out on this game very quickly. If I play it too often now, I get burned out. So, like, I gear up for regionals, so, like, I will not miss another week unless I have to until Toronto. But after that, I probably won't touch the game for, like, at least a month and a half.
Wait, so you go every week, though, to locals?
I here for this. Like, I won't miss this Discord locals, so, like, 3 games a week for the next 6 weeks, and then I'll fly out to Toronto and play out there, and then I won't touch the game for, like, a month.
Oh, okay. Oh, the locals here in the server. Oh.
Yeah.
Like, cause we'll get somebody in the chat saying, like, I want to get ready for, like, Sacramento or whatever regionals next. So
yeah, Matt and Docs are getting Rosemont practice in, and then once that's done, it's me for Toronto, and then once that's done, it's Matt and Rand for Pasadena.
Yeah. So we'll crack out the more sweaty decks, but till then I'm playing Flagberg.
Docs beat us with Coral today, so Docs went undefeated with Coral into a Reziel and Leonorn, so
he beat Reziel with freaking Coral? What the hell?
Yeah, and then I beat Reziel thanks to Jello here, but
how the hell did that happen?
Coral scales really well. Coral scales super well. Because, like, as soon as you hit grade 3, your front row's at an extra 10k.
Yeah, when you're getting 48k plus swings and you get to restand your rear guard and you're getting triple drive.
Turn 3.
And 48k is, like, both of your front row rear guards. So there's 3 48k plus rear guards attacks plus a triple drive on top of it. At some point, no deck has the like power to guard through that, and so everybody took Docs a couple turns.
Yeah,
but at some point those numbers are too big.
Yeah,
and so
they're too heavy.
It's just
Coral's too heavy.
It's just with Reziel, it's the same thing as the Leonor matchup. At a certain point, you just have to pray that your 6 damage is a trigger, and you can't really do anything else because you don't have the shield left for it.
I'm surprised the Reziel player didn't swing back and win, though, because, I mean, they filter a lot. They're going to hit crits. They have their 4 drive turn. That means that the Coral player was able to successfully survive a 4 drive turn.
Coral gets a lot of hand.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Docs had like 17 cards against me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was. I literally started my Leonord swing, and he goes, "Before you begin, I have 17 cards in my hand." I was like, "Son of a bitch!"
17 cards. What the fuck?
That's not
half the deck.
That's amazing.
That's not that bad.
That's
Jello
has
played it to me when I had 32 cards in hand to end the game, and I won.
Well, I wasn't surprised there. Anyway.
I had 32 cards in hand, and it was Jello's last turn. I was like, "Hey, you're not hitting me."
Yeah. Well, was that
which
deck was that again? Was that the Fennel deck?
Sienna, 3 drives plus 8 draw triggers equals just infinite hand.
Yeah.
Sienna,
and then they gave us better cards, and I no longer run 8 draws, so you know.
Yeah. I never saw anybody chef it up with Sienna. I did want to play Sienna, but then I found out I had to buy all the generics, and I was like, nope.
I think she runs well without them now.
Yeah, I mean, the only generic I put in mine now is one of the cyclers. Other than that, I don't There's no Uikas anymore. There's no. I don't run both cyclers. It's just the one of them.
How do you win? By deck out or by killing people?
By killing people.
Really?
It's an insanely strong deck now. Let me go find it and I can show you what it does now.
Yes. Sienna breakdown.
Oh god, which box is it in? Not that one.
Actually kill people with Sienna. I wanted to. I really wanted to. There's just so many freaking lyrical decks, man. There's so many.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And I own any one of them that was ever thought to be meta and then wasn't.
Wait, really? You own all the lyrical ones?
That were supposedly meta and weren't $1 million.
Huh. For me, that would be Michu. I thought Michu would be great.
Michu's priced like she's great.
Yeah, that's my buddy plays Michu a lot. Yuki in the server plays Michu a lot. He's given up on it. It's just no matter what happens, he takes it to a regional. It just doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I kind of want to sell it, but
there's so much money in it.
There is. There's a ton. I kind of need to sell it. Like at this point, like I'm kind of at the position where it just doesn't make sense for me to hold on to the deck.
Switch this over.
This is a copy of every card I run in Sienna. That's a unit. So, Therateus, it's a plus 10k, and you get to draw off of it. So on swing, and you can even do that at grade 2. So it's, I mean, that's really nice. You're guaranteed 3 drive checks plus 10k, or you're making them guard with 3 or more. So it's a really big decision that they have to deal with. This one, I like calling in the back row if I have multiple things in the front row, because giving Sienna an additional 10k on top of that with Juno is really nice. This is the biggest problem I have with Sienna is pre-grade 3 defense, because Ruboa requires you to be grade 3 to shove in a soul for 10k. And then they gave us Lavronk, which is Energy Blast 3, shove in a soul plus 15k, don't need to be grade 3.
Oh right, yes, the she is the promo. The promo, yes, I was getting there. Yeah. The promo.
And then when you place it, you get to pull a card out from hand. So Persona Ride, a trigger, anything you need, you can pull it out from hand to use. This is the new fun one. This is the Restander. So
okay, so you can kill people. Excellent.
Yep. So you put them there. It's 15k base when it bounces a unit. Swing them, restand them. 5 attack turret with triple drive plus 20k to your Vanguard. It's really nutty. So like the normal setup I'd have in like a kill turn would be something like this. Something very similar to that. Because then the Juno gives the Sienna the 10k. Oops, places. So the Juno gives the Sienna the 10k. You've bounced their whole front row infinite times at this point. Swing, swing. And then you use both of these to shove in here. And your Sienna is at, plus 35 and a crit and a drive check. And then you restand both of these, and it's a 5 attack turn with a massive column, like massive front.
Yep.
So it's really, it's really aggressive now. They've made it really nice. And then they
I can see how
things that beat it.
Yeah, like for that, like I was like, yeah, of course I would think this deck is fun. Like, it's so skillful making them bind their stuff. It's a whole like kind of quest to milk the maximum amount of value of, oh, if you attack me, it's gonna get bound if I do it correctly. Simple as that. I mean, Elementaria even could make your opponent bind something, just if it's not their Vanguard. So it's just crazy, like the amount of decision trees that you get out of it. It kind of is what makes it fun.
The reason I like it is it makes the opponent do 90% of the thinking.
True.
I get to just randomly, I choose, do I want to guard, yes or no? And then once I do that, it's up to them from there.
Yep, that is true. But at the same time, it is on you of, do I want to guard, depending on if I can make it so they have to bind it, though. I think that's the biggest one. Like, do I want to guard? Like, sometimes you have to guard something and you won't be able to bind it. I'm sure.
I don't think I don't think the decision tree on if you should guard or not is any more complicated than any other deck, because at the same time, the only things you want to guard every time is Vanguard, and then you can just let the other things. You just make the decision on if the other things are going to kill you or not.
Well, I think there is, because her skill only procs if there's nothing in Guardian Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there is a bit of thinking, because if you can't make it so that there's nothing in Guardian Circle, then is it worth, isn't it worth taking? You know, it becomes that question. Because if it's a restanding thing, you know, like for example, if you're fighting Nui, and they open it up with like 25k, or not, maybe not 25, like 40 something k, and you can't make it so that you guard without something in Guardian Circle, would you consider taking it immediately? There is a little bit of a choice on you.
As someone who plays it a lot, I don't know, really. It really feels the same. My decision tree on if I'm guarding or not is really the same. I don't change up my guard strategy a whole lot for it.
So let's say I swing you with a unit for 43k, and you know that unit's gonna restand for another attack, and you're at like say 4 damage. Would you take that?
What damage am I at? Am I at 2?
You're at 4. You're at 4.
I'm at 4?
You're at 4.
Is this the first attack of the?
It is the first
turn?
attack. They smartly choose not to boost, and it's gonna be like 43. So it would be.
Well, if I can't, I mean, if I can't guard it either way, I'm gonna take the damage and hope for the trigger. But it doesn't really change a whole lot in, do I guard the first one or do I guard the second one? It goes, can I guard the first one and survive? If yes, then do it. If no, then take the 5 damage and then guard out the rest. It's the same thought process I'd have with Leonor. If somebody swings me a 48k on the side here, it's the exact same. Do I want to take it? Do I want to let it restand and hope that I draw like a trigger or something? I don't change the thought process at all.
Well, I feel like I would auto take that, knowing that I can hit a defensive and knowing that I can force them to discard immediately because they're going to restand it. Even if I could guard it and make it so that they have to discard it, I still feel like I would take it no matter what.
Just depends on the game state, the deck, all of it. But I mean, it's the same decision tree I would go down with everything else, I feel. And I went 7-1 in Springfest with the deck into a bunch of Shiranuis. Oh,
I'm sure you had an amazing time against Nui.
It's incredible. Sure. They'd sit down, they would flex themselves, and then I'd be like, "You're gonna lose to a girl wearing a paper bag on her head."
I really wanted to build Siana during that time. I really did, but like you needed that generic grade 2, and it really killed it for me. I believe, or Yuika. It was either Yuika or the other. I'm pretty sure it was Yuika. Actually, I forget.
You could always build it without and swap the Yuikas for the common grade 3 that bounces back and gets additional power, but at the same time, the deck was more of a... I feel like the deck is more of a Springfest deck than an actual BCS deck.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially now with everything wanting bound units, so...
Yeah.
Thanks, Bushiroad.
Yeah, they kind of killed your deck. Your beloved
and then they're like, here's a worse version. Here's Sagita. Here's a worse defensive option. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's no defensive options to your grade 3, and God forbid you go second to a Shoujo Doji, who just gets to do their full combo without ever having to discard a single card, and you just sit there with no shield in your hand. You're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, I own Messiah, so I'm eating good as a rank 8 main. I'll get to play some Messiah. Hey.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Soon.
On that note, I'm gonna go grab some food, and I have something to do in an hour.
All right.
I'm probably gonna grab some food too.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to just wrap up here then. But yeah, thanks for the talks, guys. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We should do this more often.
Indeed.
Good night. Nice to meet you,
All
both
right.
of you.
Yeah, nice to meet you
Yeah.
too. Finally.
See you later.
Yeah, and thing, what do you call it? If you ever are like available, like I usually, if I'm going to do something, like just test out a deck or something, I'll probably like ping throughout the evenings. But like I'm usually not home until like 11 o'clock. So I
11
start pinging.
PM?
Yeah, I start pinging people at like 12, my time usually, and I'm 2 hours behind you, so I'm not sure if you're still awake
You
at that point.
are. You are. I am Eastern. You.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Yep. You are Mountain.
Yeah. I
Yeah, so
have
that would
started
be-
cracking out some of the old V premium decks. I had my my Valios deck out here a minute
Yeah,
ago.
you got V Premium. I'll probably take out that Tsukiyomi deck, dude. He really blinged it out. I'll take.
Yeah,
that
it was the
Tsukiyomi
first deck that he put together, and he was like, "Okay, what do I do next?" And then he realized, "Oh, this deck is kind of shit." So he started building other stuff.
That which sucks for him, but I mean, hey, I'll mess
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, it's still a fun deck to play. Like it got support in the first round of the clan collection stuff, so there is a little bit of play there.
I
But,
do have
yeah.
a lot of the cyclers. He just did. Unfortunately, he didn't include some of the cyclers. There's also this new bind a heal, counterblast, and plus 5k, which is interesting, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I mean, I really don't want to go around buying freaking promos though. That would be V premium promos. That would be such a pain.
Yeah,
I
it
used
would
to
be.
get so many for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've had to pay for all of mine, sadly.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. Well, it's life.
Yeah, I kind of want to try a Brent deck though in V, but I never got to get to any. And I can't buy anything off TCG Player, like, and just try to build a deck from there. I also wanted to play Marquis. That looked interesting to me, but
Who?
Amon.
Oh, Demon Marquis Amon. Oh yeah, he's fun.
I wanted to try that.
I've played
He
it.
looked interesting.
It's really fun, yeah.
Yeah, but I have just so many V premium decks, dude. I probably have like 12, 13, 14. I don't know, man.
Oh, that's fair.
I'll get started at
I
those.
have basically I bought 4 boxes of each of the clan collections, so I basically have everything from there.
You have every single, even Gurgit? Really? It includes
Oh yeah,
Gurgit?
I have Gurgit too.
Really?
yeah,
So
I
that
do have
includes
Gurgit.
that just includes. So when you do that, you own every single deck. Well, I should have done that.
No, I own everything from the clan collections.
So by buying all the clan collections, you get all 4 boxes of all the clan collections.
You get
You own
everything in
every-
the set. Yes, that's how they
And you-
structured those boxes.
And that means you own every single deck V Premium ever printed.
In the clan collections, yes. Like all the mainline stuff, like everything from the base sets, I don't have everything. I picked up like some stuff. I have like Dragonic Overlords. I have the cross the end. I have I have Vanquisher. I have
Yeah,
I
no
just have a
idea.
bunch of stuff. I have Luard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I just have a bunch of it because by the time that I started buying it, everything was starting to drop. So I kind of got it in at the right time, and then like some of the boxes basically are paid off because like fucking Ildonas are like $30 or something nowadays.
How much are the boxes now? Just to open the boxes, are they like super high because people realized, hey, there's a lot of value in these?
Some
Or are
of
they
them
just market price?
have retained. None of them I don't think have gone down from the original price, at least in Canada, but a lot of them have gone up at least like $10-15. So
Wow, yeah.
yeah,
Can't even crack it open and just do that and own everything nowadays.
yeah.
But yeah, you know.
It was a really good model. I was worried that it kind of signified the end of things, and it did.
Well,
But
yeah, because it was their final try to grab all people's money.
and it worked. They took my money.
Yeah, well, I guess it indirectly took my money, even though I got a really sweet deal on it.
It got your money like third hand or something.
It got my money third hand, and I'm pretty happy with the collect. I think the Jewel Knights though is what makes the set. Like,
Yeah,
the
dude.
Jewel
Like
Knights
if
is-
you
yeah.
if you just put that in sleeves if it isn't already, and
It
like,
is
it's
sleeved,
good to
yeah.
go.
Oh
It's good
yeah,
to
that
go.
Jewel Knights is hot. It's hot. Like if we were to play like, okay, we're gonna play meta, I'd be like, okay, I have Jewel Knights, I have Hamsuke,
Mm-hmm.
I have Fenrir, like I'm ready to play the highest level. But if for everything else, I have everything else, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, well,
All right.
peace out.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You as well. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that was fun. I was only planning to stream for like an hour and a half, but that went on a couple hours more than planned. But yeah. That is the stream for this week. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably play Avantgarda again next week. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next week. It is my wife's birthday, so we're going to be out of town, I think. So I won't be here for next week, but next week I'll play Avantgarda again, and I'll try to get some streams in throughout the weekdays. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.